Hey! Is this not why you were here?
Ooh, lucky bastard.
Are you being sarcastic or something like that?
Fool, you should never mix your drinks.
What, are you retarded?
We'll have to take this abuse much longer.
You're a fool! You're a fool! You're a fool!
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny camera. There's no hidden cameras.
Oh shit, I've said fuck, oh fuck, I've said shit.
That's your arse. Get a weapon collector class.
I could knock him out in the shed. Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
Is this not why you were here?
Right, everyone, how you doing? Happy Friday. Peach, yeah, right, Peach first, definitely first. I even checked it. Archetype second, and Tactical Pirate 100th. Deep in the bunker, how you doing, mate? You right? Yeah, I ain't too bad. My shoulder's hurting a little bit, but it's always fucking hurting. So yeah, same old bollocks, you know. Same old shit. Yeah, I ain't too bad, though. Just wait for the people to get on. Funky's still on, is he? You right, Zed? How are you today? You right? Or are you still feeling a bit, you know, you ain't having a good time at the minute? Oh, yeah, but you might be better now. I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Demon Blanc. I did more viewers in 10 minutes. Yeah, hopefully, yeah, exactly. Tactical said, you nearly on time tonight. You shit the bed. No, I was so early. I was trying to think. I was convinced I'd forgotten to do something. Yes, that's a good point, actually, Tactical. Yes, this is for all of us.
What are you doing in so early? Shit the bed.
Aramis, how you doing, mate? You all right? Yeah, I haven't really been up to much this week. I've been watching some films at least. Deep in the bunker, you sound a bit sniffly. No, I'm fine. I don't know what that is. This is a weird thing, right? I've just been brushing my teeth. That makes me a little bit phlegmy for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah. Oh, and also I drank some milk, which is another thing that makes me phlegmy. No, I'm all right. I ain't got nothing. Yeah, nothing like that. Yeah, that must just be a coincidence. Yeah, now you say that. Yeah. Also, I managed to get my fan to blow dust all in my face earlier, so... Yeah, no, I think that's just a strange coincidence. You know, you say that, it does feel like my nose is a bit. You know what I mean? Mother, how you doing, mate? You all right? Zed said, I had my op, and now I'm sore as fuck. I'm feeling a bit knackered. Oh, well, I'm glad you had it, though, Zed. Yeah, good on you, mate. Glad that's done for you. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, hope you have a nice, quick recovery. Yeah, I've been watching most of this week. I've been watching a lot of films. Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what I did get though, which I'll probably show again later. Really fucking excited about this. And it's a fucking signed copy. Did you even know that existed? I got it. Yeah. I got it back the day it came out. It's currently a bestseller as well. So it's amazing. I love the fact that this book exists, because if the fact that this exists and it's selling really well means potentially there might be a film. You know, if it's selling really good, why not make a film? Why not make another TV series? And if you don't know what that is, you need to watch this. Tactical said to Zed, a heartfelt get well soon. Yeah, good on you, Tactical. Yeah. Deep in the Bunk said, can't believe Funky made me a moderator. I had so much fun. What are you doing? Deep in the Bunk? Yeah, it can be quite fun, especially on Funkies, because the thing with moderating on Funkies, there's so much shit going on. You can mod and he doesn't really even notice, if you know what I mean. Zed said to Tactical, thanks. I'm walking like a fucked up duck at the moment. Fuck's sake, Zed. So yeah. If you have ever seen Garth Marenghi's Dark Place, go and get Garth Marenghi's Terror Tome. Curl up with this book and die. Got a fucking map in it and everything. Gotta love a book that has a map in it. But it is supposed to be funny as well. It is like a horror comedy. I've not read it yet. I've got another book I'm reading at the minute. Well, I also might get the audiobook to this because the audiobook is read by Garth Marenghi, and I've heard an excerpt of the audiobook, and as soon as it starts, he's arguing with someone in the background about things he won't read out from the book. I love it. It sounds brilliant. Pete said, just got this for my next Wasteland weekend costume. Right, let's have a quick look, Pete. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's like a Persian shamshir, is that? I'll show that actually. Let me show it. I'll show you what Peter just got. Present, share screen, Chrome tab. There you go. Hopefully that's not showing anything it shouldn't. Deep in the Bunk said, is your ex-wife not on with you tonight? No, well, she might be on later, but no, not on at the minute. She ain't on at the minute, but she might pop on and say hello later. Not here though. Yeah, she might be on later. I don't know. She's doing something at the minute. There's not a lot on tonight, is there? Strange. Thought there would have been more people on tonight because I've got on time. You know what I mean? Pete said, yeah, so I'll have to sharpen it because it comes blunt, and I'll blunt it before sending it to you. Ah, yeah, good idea. Oh, it comes blunt, does it? Yeah, why not? Exactly. Dad said, anyway, Mike, Tactical Metallic, you won't be getting the parcel of sharp and shinies that you were meant to send to Mike to send out to you. Hang on, that's confused me now, Zed. What, you can send me something to send to them? Is that what you mean? I don't know. That's all right, Zed. That's all right. You know, I understand. I mean, I get it now. Yes, I get you now. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's a shame, Zed. But no, I understand. You know what I mean? Pete said next year too. Plenty. Yeah. You got plenty of time to get it done, ain't you? Yeah, exactly. If I die under anesthesia, for fuck's sake, Zed, don't say that. Oh, God. I didn't know you was going down those dark lines. Fuck's sake, yeah. Dad, did my stealth tent arrive today? 10 days late. Got lost in transit. And that's not a joke. Oh, you actually did? Fucking hell, Zed. You actually did? Oh, fucking hell. Oh, if I died. Fuck's sake, I thought you said I did die during the... Fucking hell. I thought you meant you'd had died and they brought you back. Fucking hell. It's getting confusing now. Fuck's sake, Zed. Pete said, I'll keep it blunt until Wasteland weekend. If can't be asked. I can't be asked or asked. Some stuff is a bit sharp. Yeah, some stuff is. It is. It can be, can't it? Oh, I've just hit my knee. I whacked my fucking knee the other day. Right, the oven was open. It's got a glass door, metal and glass door. And I actually smashed my knee right into the actual corner. I genuinely thought it busted my fucking kneecap at first. And I wouldn't be able to walk anymore. But luckily it was all right. No, I hope you're all right, Jenny. I hope you're, yeah. What do you mean? I never said that's a shame, did I? Fuck's sake. I think I'm saying things I don't mean to. Tactical Zed, I'd rather have you still here, Zed, than a free knife. Well, exactly. I'm getting slightly confused at this point. James, how you doing, mate? Rich, how you doing? I said, what do you mean? If I said that's a shame, I didn't mean it like that. I don't know what I'm saying, Zed. I hope when you have your op, you're perfectly fine, and it don't matter about no knives or anything. I mean, that's what I mean. I hope that's come across clear. Preach it off. I've done that to thin part of the open door. Fucking hell. Yeah, really. It was right on the actual corner of the door and it smashed straight into my knee. But I honestly didn't think I was going to be able to walk for a bit. 4x4 fella, how you doing, mate? You all right? Mum said, Mike, did you see I got the Red Rider for a nice trade of my Jaguar? I did see that, yes. Yeah, very nice. Yeah. My Red Rider's just over there at the minute. You can't quite see it. It's normally laid up there. Yeah. Yeah, the old Red Rider's good. Yeah, it fucking killed Peach. Zed said tactical, thanks, but it would have been more than one. Trade Prepper said, did you sell any of your... I did, thank you, mate. Yeah, I did. I was meant to say that. When the people was on, I was going to thank them for buying some stuff. Yeah, I sold the bayonet. I realised that I'd sold a badge ages ago and forgot to send it, but luckily the person who bought it had forgot about it as well, so it didn't matter. I sold some bolts to Jim. Thank you, Jim. And someone else bought a selection. They bought a sling, a quiver, some bolts, and a patch. Yeah, so that was nice. I've still got some stuff left though. I was going to show it if people still wanted any. I've still got some stuff to sell. I'll show that later if people are interested. Deep in the bunker, just had my sash window replaced. Finger my wallet. That's so. James said, what's that on your knuckles? Richard said, tactical. I've got some lead BBs on the way. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, Rich. Yeah, that bloody crossbow works really good with the modifications you've done on that. Yeah, thank you, Trade Pressure. Yeah, it was nice that people did buy some stuff because I was getting a bit desperate. So, yeah, it was fucking decent. I could still do with selling some more, but, yeah. Where am I? 4x4 fella said, how's the appeal going from the live stream? Do you know what? I appealed it. I even sent them the fucking full definition of what a crossbow was, and they accepted it and put the video back on. Yeah. So yeah, that's sorted. So James said, what does that tattoo mean on your hand? Well, I'll explain it first. So when I was younger, I used to get in a lot of trouble. I used to get arrested a lot. And a lot of the police around my local way, well, you couldn't call them very professional, put it that way. You could call them criminals themselves, essentially, trying to fit you up for stuff, used to try and beat me up for no reason. This was when I was 16 years old, mind you, and I've never, ever resisted arrest, ever. Grown police trying to beat me up for no reason, just because, trying to spread rumours about my sexuality. 16-year-old, imagine that, trying to go around someone's friends, trying to, loads of shit. They just, I'm not going to pretend I was a good teenager, but I certainly don't think I deserved that. So at the time, when I was about, I don't know how old I was, 18 maybe, I did get a tattoo that stood for all cops are bastards. But in all honesty, being an adult now, I know that's not true. We have regular ex-police on here. I'll get on really well with. You know what I mean? But yeah, that is what it is. But yeah, now I'm an adult. I know better. Yeah, that is what it is. But I never got it changed, never got it covered over. It'd be too expensive to get rid of it. 4x4 fella said, yeah, a win for freedom. Yeah, exactly. I wasn't going to take no for that, and I was not going to I was definitely going to fucking get that appeal. You know what I mean? Because fuck, I done it again. Hit my knee again. I wanted to definitely make sure that was accepted, because I haven't done anything wrong. I know their rules. I know exactly what their fucking rules are. And I'm not letting them do that, because I think too many people let it go. You shouldn't, because they say that shit won't be on like your record sort of thing, but that'd be a mark on your channel to them for the next time, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? Vulcan Punch said, Mike, is it because they use AI image recognition and it mistake it for a gun, or is it people looking at the video? I think it was AI. I'm sure it's AI stuff, and then they get a real person to look at it. And I sent them I actually told them what the fucking definition of what a crossbow was to make sure it was all right. You know what I mean? James said, you're a legend, mate. Fuck them all. I hate them all. Hang on, yeah. Fuck them all. Hate doesn't come from above, yeah. Well, you know, I used to have a lot of issues with the police back in the day, you know, and I can respect a fucking policeman who does his job properly. I cannot respect one that, you know, in my opinion, bank coppers are worse than the worst criminals you can get, because a policeman's supposed to be there to help people. You know what I mean? Yeah, the ones I used to have to deal with was fucking proper bastards. They were. Who else had just joined? Or is that just everyone's having a chat? Tactical said, I bet you're rich. Yeah, you don't want one of them bouncing back. Oh, what, the steel BBs? Yeah, you want lead, as you say. Yeah, definitely want lead or something, wouldn't you? Yeah, that works really well, Rich. That surprised me, because the thing I've always wondered about those was how good the BBs would be. Lord Flash Art, you're right, mate. Where's your comment gone? Oh, there it is. Lord Flash, thank you for buying that bayonet. I appreciate that, mate. I had a feeling you'd forgotten about that, but it's all packaged up ready, and I'll get that off to you. Well, Sunday night probably. Yeah, cheers, mate. I appreciate that. Yeah, it is a big help. Yeah, like the video, everyone, please. Like the stream. Yeah, so what you lot been at? I've been watching quite a lot of films this week. I think I've watched about 5 or 6. I watched Glass, which was the third one to, you know, there's Unbreakable, Split, and then Glass. I watched all 3 of those. But Glass was pretty good. I know a lot of people don't like it. Yeah, I quite liked Glass. The whole trilogy was pretty good. It was, I don't want to spoil it, but that's how I won't. But yeah, I think the whole trilogy is worth a watch. I'll go over the other ones in a minute. 4x4 fella said, when I was driving in Eastern Europe, cash to the police would get you out of any situation. You haven't seen corruption until you go out there. Yeah, I bet that's a completely different level of corruption, isn't it? But the ones around there was just arseholes. I think they was just fucking bored, so they would spend all their time harassing certain people. And as I say, I'm not going to pretend I was any fucking angel, because I wasn't. But grown men should not be going around trying to spread rumors about teenagers. You know what I mean? That's fucking weird. Yeah, I think that's fucking weird. You know, grown police. Yeah, you know, that's a weird thing to do, isn't it? James said, you seen Kingdom of Heaven? I haven't, but I've got it here to watch. I ain't got a proper cover for it, but I've actually got it there to watch soon. Yeah, I'll watch that. I ain't watched it yet. I've had it for ages. No, I do want to watch it, though. I bought it to watch it. Trade Prep said, new John Wick. Look, do you know what? There's another lot of films I haven't seen. I do want to watch them as well. Not Flash Up said, no worries, mate. Wasn't bothered about the mounts, as I'll need to customize something to become the impaler on the lad. That's excellent. Yeah, give it a bit of a mod, and I'm sure you'll work it out, mate. Yeah. Cheers for that. I do appreciate that, though, because, yeah, I was fucking, yeah, as I said, I was getting a bit desperate at the minute. Skinned as fuck. Where am I? Mother said, Mike, do you remember the American YouTuber I sent you that got a warning for showing a crossbow on live stream? I'm sure he sent them feedback and got an answer. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I do, Mother. I certainly do remember that. Yeah. He should have. Yeah. Maybe I got lucky, but they just listened to me. I just sent them within a couple of hours. I think they'd replied and said, yeah, that's all right. I think it's the way you reply to them, though. I gave them loads of information about what was in the video, what I was doing. I even gave them the definition of a crossbow, so they couldn't even, because not everyone, there are people who wouldn't even know what a crossbow is, essentially. They might think a crossbow is a gun. If you didn't know nothing about anything, You know what I mean? Some people have never seen a crossbow. So I explained all of that, and yeah, it seemed to be all right. James said, to be honest, I prefer that sort of corruption than UK police. That's right. Deep in the Bung said, my dad got chased out of his town by the local blood in the 70s, trumped up bullshit. Yeah, they tried to do that last once. They tried to, so we'd been out in the night and then got arrested that night. And what we got arrested for was an attempted burglary. And what happened, though, was the exact time when they said we'd been doing this burglary, which we hadn't. I was actually probably about a mile away, actually talking to my fucking mother just before she went. She was going to work, driving down the hill, and I was walking up the hill, so they stopped and spoke to us. And that's genuinely true. Yeah, so they had to sort of let it go because then they realised that their little bullshit thing couldn't work because we had about 3 witnesses who could genuinely, yeah, you know, I know your mother's going to say that anyway, but the truth is we actually were talking to her at the time this bullshit thing happened. Yeah, because I would just admit it if I had been doing it now, about fucking ages ago, you know what I mean? But yeah, genuinely was talking to my mum at the time. Tactical said it's black with a stock and was enough for the AR to flag as a firearm. Exactly, Tactical. That's it. Yeah. That's exactly it. James said, what do you do for work? I'm doing it right now. I'm doing my work right now. This is it right now, and I don't even get paid for it. Yeah, I'm an involuntary volunteer. I only get paid if people put donations in. Yeah, this is my job. I look after my mum. I don't sign on. I don't get no benefits. Don't get no fucking carers allowance. None of that. I literally don't get nothing. Yeah, the only time I ever get money is selling my stuff. You know, making my quivers and selling those. And yeah, if I get a very kind donation, that's it. Really, honestly. Because the thing is, I'm in a weird situation where it's easier for me to sort of not work. I can just about live without no money. But by me sort of sacrificing that, doing that, it means other people can. Like my mum can't walk, but with a Zimmer frame and a car, she can work still. She only works about 1 day a week, but it's enough to let her be able to have her car, pay for her car, you know, and stuff like that. So if I got a job, she would probably have to stop working because she would have to do the stuff I do. Give up her car, give up her work, no money. Oh, that's strange. Right, hang on. Let me play a video for a minute.
Guys. Give me 1 second. Oh, I got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Oh. Hey.
It's been a while since I played 3 minutes of diarrhea. Right, Nick. That's strange, isn't it? So they're talking about my old mum, and then she fucking rings me. Yeah. Taz laughing asked if last time his mum phoned a live stream, he got right bollocking. Yes. She was asking what the bloody Wi-Fi password was. But yeah, there you go. They are. That's part of my job. But yeah, if I could get a job, traditional job, but it would mean other people would have to sacrifice things and they would lose more than me. So, you know. Yeah, how you doing, Nick? I got your thing ready now. Nick was the one who bought he bought one of my patches fucking ages ago, middle of last month. I think it was about 2 weeks ago he bought it, probably on one of the drunk streams. And I completely forgot until today. But luckily he'd forgot as well. Harry Dent, how you doing, mate? Tactical. No, I read that. Darren said, "Evening, Mike. How are you doing recently? Hope you're well. And how are you, Tactical Pirate and Zed? Yeah, I'm not too bad. My shoulder's been hurting again. That's these Chinese things, Chinese pain pads. They work though. They work good for me. Yeah, I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. I'm down to 14 stone now. I was 17 fucking stone a couple of months ago. Nick said, I think it was one of the drunks. It was. Pretty sure it was, Nick. Because I even told myself, don't forget. And then I fucking did. But today, I think it was today, I thought, oh, I better check. I've got a feeling there's one I've missed. Fucking was. Addy, how you doing, mate? You all right? Yeah, I ain't too bad. I got this today, though. I didn't get it today. I got this recently. If you're a Garth Marenghi's Dark Place fan, did you know this exists? You need to get it. Fuck's sake, tactical. And he said, fuck off, mate. That plaster is hiding the mega love bite metallic gave you on your wedding night. It's still there after all that time. Fuck's sake, tactical. Oh, God. Falcon Puncher, like the stream, guys. We can do better. Yeah, get liking. That's nearly 30 people on. So, yes. Garth Marenghi's Terratome. I'm hoping there's a spirograph in this somewhere. I've not read it, but it wouldn't surprise me if there was. It would be amazing if there was. I think one of the stories is about a bloke who has sex with a typewriter, potentially. Oh, look, let's read a little excerpt. Please get back to that page. Right. But he had to try something. What about a typewriter with no cover on it, Capello? All inked up and ripe for hammering. What the hell are you talking about? Gasped Capello. Okay, scratch that. Do you like knockers? Of course. I mean brass knockers. You know, like the ones on big doors. No, Nick. Those don't turn me on. They are. That's going to be great, book. Oh, God. Nick said, I remember you saying you were ordering that. Have they only just been made? I feel like it was ages. Yeah, well, when I bought it, I pre-ordered it, Nick. So it was about 2 months before it came out. Yeah, it came out. Well, it officially came out yesterday, but they came out a little bit earlier than they've been out for about a week, maybe. I think. Yeah. Signed copy as well, Nick. Shagging the typewriter. I'd tap that. Fuck's sake. That was the perfect page to open it on as well. What else we got? Let's go do another random page, shall we? Oh, this one's quite a good one. Right. Howling with delirious agony, my brain pummeled thoughts melting like hot butter between the typewriter's probing keys. I glanced down, insensate, I think that says, at the mounting sheets of paper piled beside us, and the words typed upon them, your world will be mine. Because there's another one of those. I thought it was the one where it said, oh God, where's the one? Hang on, look. I would tear your books apart. Oh, God. I bet this is going to be fucking excellent. But, that's why the audio book will probably be excellent, because it's actually read by Matt Holness as Garth Marenghi. John, how you doing, mate? You all right? Tap said, add sector typewriter. Did it go ding when he came? Yeah, I'll let you know, Tactical. I'll let you know. Rich said, Mike, did Slingshot Warrior have a BB crossbow? He mentioned it in my comments, looked it up, and looks like the carbine version of mine. Yeah, I think he did. I'm pretty sure that one he's got is the both, the one that does both, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think it is. But I'm not 100% sure, Rich, but I'm pretty sure it is. Tactical said to Lord Flash, I was going to say that's quirky, but it wouldn't. But wouldn't it be QWERTY? Yeah, exactly. So yeah, if people are still interested in stuff for sale, I've still got the R9 quiver that will go on an R9 or an adder. You don't get the bolts with it, but you can also put these on a stock extender and shoot them out of the Redback and the Tomcat 2. I've got the small quivers that go on the pistols that will hold any bolts. I just supplied them with these bolts just so, you get your bolts with them. I've still got some of the patches, SARM patches. I've still got the key rings. Oh, I've still got a set of 6 broadheads. And I've still got that torch if anyone wants it. It's a proper decent torch. It's a 120 quid torch. Yeah, so the other films I watched, has anyone seen The Nightingale? Australian film. That was good, that was. Quite horrible at parts. Yeah, quite horrendous in parts, but proper decent film. Richard said, did he use the cheesy line, if we could rearrange the alphabet, I'd put you and I together on the top? You know what? I'll have to let you know, Rich, because I haven't read it yet. But just reading those little bits I've read, it seems like it's going to be fucking amazing. Nick stated boldly, that's what you want deep down, and it's something you'll never have because your mother wouldn't allow it, would she, Strain? Your mother was the only woman your mother allowed into your life. She wouldn't even allow you to marry a dead bride, would she? I said, be silent. Now you're trying to lure some real feminine interest by marketing your mother's vintage unsold shoes popular again with today's jaded, heel-starved female. Fuck, that sounds mental. Yeah, so if anyone's wondering what I'm reading, Garth Marenghi's Terratone. Curl up with this book and die. But it's a bestseller at the minute, so I'm so happy with that, because if that sells good, that means there could be a new fucking film. And, it could be a film, could be a new series, or it might just be more books, which, again, is good enough. It is Lord Flasher. He said, what's the make model of the torch? Want to get the dimensions so I can check it's possible mount. It should probably fit straight in a scope mount, I reckon. Lord Flasher. And it is a Brynite PT28 Oathkeeper. And you get everything with it. So it's got a magnetic charger. So you don't even have to plug it in, it'll just magnetically go on. There's your switch to change the settings. You've got the button at the back. It has the battery with it, which is a 3,000. You can't see it. It's a 3,100 milliamp 18650. But it's got all the settings. You get the pouch with it and all that. If you're up for it, Lord Flash, I'll take a little bit more of the price off as well if you want it. Seeing as you've bought that bayonet as well. Yeah, was that enough info? So PT28 Oathkeeper, and it's by Brynite. Where was I? Darren said, and it's that bad, I have to leave my job as a chef as well. What's happened, Darren? I've missed that. I've missed what's going on. You get the pouch with it, everything. Falcon Punch said that's pretty mental. The book sounds great, doesn't it? That said there's a new book out on bottom. Is there really? Is there really? That sounds good. Ah, it's a strange foregrip mount. All right, yeah, I reckon it should fit in anything that's got like a 1-inch scope mount. You know what I mean? Jaguar said, yes, mate, can I send you one of our knives to review? Do you do a destruction test? I'd be up for that. I'd be up for that, mate. Yeah. Do you know what? Do you want my email? If you send me an email, we can sort it out. All right, let me get onto this thing where it shows my email if I can remember how to do it. Right, here you go. I'll be up for that. Jaguar. Yes, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Let me. I wonder if I could copy that for you. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, it'll come up in the chat as well now. The Tacticals put the email thing in, and then you can copy it from there. Yeah, that'd be nice. I ain't had anything. I don't really get much review stuff nowadays, to be honest. Yeah, send me an email and I'll have a look. Yeah, thank you, Tactical. Not flash, I'll have a look, mate. It's a strange foregrip mount I got. Give me 5. All right, nice one, mate. So yeah, the Nightingale. No one has seen the Nightingale. Then that was very good. Tactical said Spanner or not on the best X mod. You certainly are. I was trying to think who else are around X mods. Yeah, yeah. Well, no, don't start an argument dead now. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, so if you've not seen it, check out Garth Marenghi's Dark Place, probably the best TV show ever made, in my opinion. And the follow-up to it, which was Man to Man of Dean Lerner, which also has Garth Marenghi in it. Four by Four's fella said, "True tactical pilot, get him back as a monk." Oh, I can feel some bands coming along now. I don't like these revolts, you know. I fucking, get rid of them with an iron fist. You know that. Nick said, "What's the new All Quiet on the Western Front the other day? Good film. What great film? Was it good? Was it? I'll have to check that out, Nick." They said, "Don't worry. I was always crap as a mod. Laugh me off." Oh God. Dan said, "My head has gone really bad again, Mike, and I let myself down after all these years of stopping, but I've gone back to the dark road." Ah, fucking hell, Dan. I hope you can get out of it, because I know how hard stuff like that is. I've been lucky with how I was, that I've never gone back like it. I drink excessively when I do drink, but I don't do the shit I used to do. I can always control myself when I drink. I can't control my drinking, but I can control myself while I'm drinking. But yeah, I hope you can get out of it. I hope you're all right. If you need any help, you can always ask us. Dan. Falcon said, "I've been wondering about the new one." Yeah, so the Nightingale, I highly recommend that. I'll tell you what else I watched. I didn't really like it very much. Revenge. That Australian. I didn't really like it. I thought they added too much weird gore in it for no, I like gore. I love excessive gore, but it has to make sense. You know what I mean? I thought it was too sort of ridiculous, Revenge. And I like ridiculous films, but I just thought some of it was fucking stupid as fuck. Because it was supposed to be serious. Yeah, Revenge. That's an Australian film. But The Nightingale was excellent. Dan said, "Thanks, Mike. I've gone back to nose candy if you get me, Mike." Was how bad my fucking hell. Oh, I hope you can get off of it. Yeah, don't, fuck's sake, Dan, yeah. I know how these things come about. You know what I mean? You get these, something goes bad and often you go back to things like that. I hope you can get out of it. Try as hard as you can. Object History, how you doing, mate? You all right? I've seen you around for a while. I've seen your videos, but yeah. Dan said, "Falcon Punch is not that easy." Falcon said, "Don't beat yourself up for relapsing." Zed said, "I want to make Chitty Chitty Bang Bang with the child catches revenge." Oh, that's what you want? That's right. So I also watched a film called Come True. That was really good. It was Come True was decent. It's not the best film I've ever seen, but it was good. It had a good soundtrack to it. If you like, I think it's either synth wave or synth pop. synth pop or synth wave music. It had some good music. It had a good idea to it. It was about this girl who has these nightmares. So she goes to a sleep clinic, and then it appears that they can take pictures of her dreams and more. I won't say no more than that, but it's decent. It's quite scary. The dreams are horrible. Yeah, come true. And that was on Amazon Prime. Object History, the new book. I'm very, very, very looking forward to that. I've watched your video on it. Did I comment on it? I have watched your video on that. I'm going to check now. I think I forgot to comment, but I have actually watched the video. And I'm going to do you a little shout out for it. So, Object History. Let's get his channel up quickly. Yeah, this is to his video. So this is Object History's channel. Go and sub him. He's the bloke who did Saps, Blackjacks and Slungshots book. Excellent book. I've got a copy. I got a signed copy. I've got 2 signed books in my life. That one and this one. So Robert did that. He's now doing a new one, which is right. It's just got the crowdfunder on it, the Kickstarter. Yes, let's go to the. I'll share your Kickstarter as well. So, Deadly Ingenuity: A History of Unusual Weapons. Right, yeah, this is the crowdfunder for it. Object History said, appreciate. If I don't hit funding, I'll do an ebook for good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea, mate. Yeah, I couldn't remember who I commented on it. I definitely watched the video, but it might have been. I have a habit, you know what I'm like, especially if I've been out on a Saturday night. I have a habit of watching videos hungover when I don't drink that much, but Right, this is also the link to the video if you want to check out what the new book will be. I would get out my version of your book, but it's behind me safe. So yeah, go and check it out. Some very, very, very interesting stuff on there. Yeah, you can tell them if you want, if you fancy, tell them a little bit of detail about it, Robert. But yeah, I reckon that's going to be excellent. I'm looking forward to that one. Mother said the Red Rider smacked a pigeon like nothing. Object History said, appreciate if I don't hit the funding, I'll do an ebook. Tactical said, make it 4. Get Zed to sign your Spyro book. Yeah, I should have done that. Yes. Fuck's sake. That's a the fuck one. Well, I would, Zed. I would. Falcon said, wow, that's cool. You've got antique nunchuck collection. Alex Saint, how you doing, mate? Dan said, Mike, I stopped for over 9 years and I was really pleased with myself for doing it. And all because my head decided to go really bad again. I went straight back to it. So I just feel numb. Yeah. Now, I know how fucked up things like that are. I've always been sort of lucky with when I stopped drinking and, I drink now, but I can control it now. But I know how easy that could be. Because it's a dodgy thing for me to do, really. I reckon most alcoholics, I can't remember what the percentage was, but it was high. It was a high thing. It was like 90% of alcoholics who go to what they call controlled drinking, which is what I claim I do. Go back to full, I don't think I would, though, because for me, it doesn't. I don't know if I could live like that now, luckily. But that's, it's me being lucky. But yeah, I hope you'll be all right, Dan. Just keep trying. You know what I mean? If you need any help, come on here. We can talk to you. And I'm sure there's people on here who know exactly, know a lot about it. And who could help you out, properly. Timbo, how you doing, mate? You all right? Alex Saint said, went to a DX store again, ended up spending money on the most useless, pointless shit ever. Yeah, that's how it goes, isn't it? Thing is, if you've got the money, when I used to work, I used to spend fucking couple of £100 a week on fucking weapons and like camping stuff and survival stuff, Thing is, though, a lot of it you can sort of keep, innit? And yeah, prep for it. How you doing, mate? You're right. He said, "I'll get a bit drunk every Friday, then I'm good for it." Yeah, I don't get a bit drunk. I don't get drunk. I drink excessively when I drink, but I don't feel the need to drink in a week now. It fucks my mental state up though massively if I drink too much. I get really, really paranoid. I start thinking weird thoughts. So that's why I'm sort of confident I probably won't ever go back to it every day, because I don't know I could live like that now. I sort of like being sober. You know what I mean? I spent 6 years of never being sober ever, and what that did to me was fucked. Yeah, you know, I might have been. I think the longest in those 6 years, I stopped drinking for 2 weeks. That was it. Mother said, I didn't tell you, but I started to work in a shop with supplies for soldiers and travellers. It's not a prepper style shop, but it's better than nothing, especially after 3 months. Oh, good on you, mate. Nice one. Yeah. Thank you for telling me now. Yeah. Yeah, because I know you changed your job, didn't you? Or quit your job, what you was doing, aren't you? The CNC stuff, wasn't it? Well, congratulations, mate. And I'm glad you're, yeah. James said, you reckon you could build an Assassin's Creed hidden blade? I probably could. I think in this country, though, that might potentially be illegal, but I don't know. I ain't got a clue. Not sure. Might be illegal in this country. I don't know. If it didn't, yeah, it probably would be. It probably classed as a fucking, it would probably be classed as a gravity knife, sadly, in this country. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'd have to look into it. Might be able to. There's a lot of weird laws nowadays. Timbo said, oh, Timbo, sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah, how was your how was it away, and how did your wife get on? Yeah. Timbo had a week away from home, didn't drink, back now, had a couple, which is enough. Enjoying drinking moderately. Exactly, Timbo, exactly. Yeah. Object history said, by the way, I got officially contracted this week to be an expert witness in a weapons court case. Just got the contract, letter of intent. This will be the first for me. Bloody hell, now that is interesting. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that. Did you mention that on here? Yeah, I bet that'll be fascinating. And that's a hell of a thing to have as like a, thing you've done, isn't it? Yeah, that's excellent. That's really excellent. James said, hope they ain't illegal. Don't care though, as long as I'm Laura Bunch says. Exactly. Dan said, I'm really going to really my best, Mike, to get back on track and stop the other stuff. Yeah, you give it a go. Object history, yeah, took months to come through. That's going to be a fascinating thing to do. Yeah, you'll have to let us know about that, or what you can, because I don't know what it might not be able to, but yeah, that is absolutely fascinating. Tim said I had a great time. That's good, mate. I'm glad you did. Yeah. Dad said to Tactical, you're lucky all I got from the quack was that I'm too sane for my own good. Never worked out what you meant by that. That is a strange thing to say, isn't it? Yeah, I don't get that one. Samurai Bird, how you doing, mate? What was we on about? Every time he joins, not much. Object history was just telling us he's going to be an expert witness in a weapons court case. Fascinating. He's also starting a new book on. It's called Deadly Ingenuity: A History of Unusual Weapons. So if people want to help fund that, yeah, as Zed said, a load of old bollocks. Exactly. What else would we be talking about? Not a lot on everything. Yeah, not a lot and everything, essentially. Right, while I've got 25 people on, don't forget you can support this channel. If you do support me, it massively helps us at the minute, because I've been getting to the stage where I'm, I don't know why. Always this time of year, I'm fucked for money. So if you do want to support me, there's multiple ways. You can buy some of my merchandise. I'll play an advert in a minute. You can buy some of my crossbow accessories, or there's a thing called coffee.com where you can donate a bit of money if you want. You can leave a comment and you get a shout out sort of thing, a little video played. So the easiest way to do it is, well, I'm sort of rambling now. Go to coffee.com. There's a link in the description, says donations. There's a link in, if someone puts exclamation mark support in the chat, Nightbot will put it on. And you just go to coffee.com and you can pay with PayPal, credit, or debit card really easily. And you can donate a couple of quid and it will massively help me out. I'll be getting paid for once because this is my job and I don't get paid. Right? This is how to do it. It's easy as fuck. And I'll even read out your comments. Right? Go and do it. I didn't have a chance to look at your latest link you sent me, Samurai. I will look at that, though. I will have a look at that. 777, how you doing, mate? You all right? James said, how funny is it, right, that you can order a smaller sword that can be concealed more easily, but you can't order a katana from overseas because it's certain... Yeah, strange, isn't it? Yeah. Bizarre, totally bizarre. Mother said, I think you should upload your merch ad as a video. Oh, what, that one, do you mean? Do you reckon that one? Yeah, maybe. Jaguar said, what scopes optics do you have? I've got quite a few. Loads, to be honest. I ain't got nothing expensive, though, but I've got air rifles that I've got scopes on. Nothing fancy, though. I've got a 3 to 9 by 50 with an illuminated reticle. I've got some red dots on these. Oh, object history. Thank you for that. I appreciate that, mate. Let me go and see if you left a message. Thank you for that. Yeah, it means a lot, mate. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, mate. Object history just donated. There you go, mate. I need to make a new one of these for certain people, but yes, here you go. And because of people like you,
that's the funnest place to be.
Thank you. Object history. I appreciate that, mate. Smiley, you're right, mate. Oh, I'm tomorrow night. I've been invited out, so I'm going to try to live stream, but I don't know when and how long it's going to be. I might have to do an early live stream. I might have to start at 8 o'clock and just stream until I get picked up, essentially. So I'll be sat here ready to go out. When they come and get me, I'll stream till then. So that'll be tomorrow night, hopefully. Kane said, hi, how are you? And then they also said it's illegal to have guns in the UK. No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, all right. Let me just say something before you report me. What, for a piece of cloth? All right, go on. Go and report a piece of cloth. That's all right. Go and report a piece of cloth. They'll laugh at you, mate. Right, where am I? Dan said, I just wanted to say thanks to you all in the group chat for being here for me. Yeah, I'll tell you what, that's one of the things I love about this community, this group, is we do try and support each other, because I know what it's like to have no support as well. That's why I'll always try to be supportive if I can. You know what I mean? And I think we've got a good community here. Samurai said that legalized reefer. They legalized reefer this week in my state. 21st state to legalize the devil leaf. Congratulations, mate. Congratulations. Where was I? James said, you reckon a 2.2 break-top rifle could do a foxy? No, they're not powerful enough. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Trade Prep said, Mike, I have a wee drink on a Friday night watching Funky, then switch over to your brilliant stream while working in a man cave. A nice one. Yeah. that's the ideal thing to do, isn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, watch his. He'll do the serious stuff, but he, you know, Funky still has a laugh. Come over here, have a laugh, relax a bit. I'll just talk bollocks for the evening. But yeah, I think I'm going to go out. I've been invited out tomorrow because it was my sister's birthday in the week. Yeah, so we're going to do something for that. But yeah, they got to go somewhere first. So when they get back, they're going to pick me up. We're going to do whatever we do afterwards. I'm going to cut my hair tomorrow as well. I'm getting a bit of a hippie at the minute. Samurai said, "Lol, tactical. It's like Cheech and Chong live next door, all the way down the street. Well, everyone's smoking it now, just everywhere. That was brilliant." Smiley said, "What's your EDC today?" Well, here you go. This is my EDC today. This was in my back pocket. That's in my back pocket, and in my front pocket, it's this one. Not really. Now, I have got these out for a reason, though, which I'd forgotten about. We'll talk about these in a minute. Let me put these back. Now, do you know what? My EDC, I think my EDC knife, I'll show you what I've got as my EDC at the minute. WC haircut live. Maybe, I doubt it. My EDC at the minute, it doesn't really change a lot. I had been EDCing something else. But I tend to always come back to the same knives. And the ones I always come back to are the ones where the pivot never gets loose. Because you'd be surprised how many knives, especially slightly cheaper knives, the pivot always comes loose and the blade wobbles. So I always go back to the ones that never do that, which is this. This one never does it, no matter how much I mess around with it. The Cold Steel Pro Light never comes loose. This is what I was EDCing, but I took it out the other day and the blade was going like that, where the fucking pivot had completely undone. So that I'll not touch again for a couple of years until I forget that happens. Yeah, I don't tend to, you know, if I notice the pivots come loose, I don't bother. But yeah, that's that's the Bird Cara, and it's Zed. Zed got me that. Yeah, WC haircut. Yeah, I don't know about that. Richard, Mike, you done my shooting competition footage yet? If not, I might redo my footage with the other compound now sighted in, and I've got some magic. Yeah, go on then, Rich. Want me to get rid of the old one then? If you want to just do a new one, get rid of the old one, I'm up for that. All right, yeah, go on, Rich. If that's what you want, I've not done that yet. Yeah. Dan said, if anything, Mike, even though my head is all over the place at the moment, the biggest thing I'm really more angry is with myself about the most is that I've broken my biggest promise to myself. Yeah, it's hard, isn't it, though? I know what you mean. It must be very difficult. Must be very, very difficult thing. Oh, the car too. Thank you, Zell. I appreciate that. Rather said, the legendary voice actor of animated Batman passed away. Who was that then? Loctite, well, exactly. Cat saying, yeah, Loctite, yes. Alex saying said Gerber looks like a good brand. Yeah, I might have had one Gerber. Might have had one Gerber. Kevin Conroy. All right. Yeah. There was 31 people watching, and you was liking while you was watching. Don't go. Stay on.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
See you later, Alex Saint. Dan, I really can't believe that I've managed to stay after stuff for 9 years, Mike. Because my head went back to a bad place. Do you know what? You can always stop again, can't you? As long as you don't have like a massive relapse and go don't stop it. Try and get off it again now. You know, you've only had a relapse. As long as you don't go fully back into it and over, you know what I mean? You can still stop it. You know what I mean? Yeah, see you later, Alex Saint. James says, Spartans, what is your profession? Who was you talking to there? I can't see no one with that name. Is there names I can... Oh, no, it can't be people on here I can't see, surely. Oh, I'm going to have to take a piss in it. I've got terrible trapped wind lately, like every day. I think it's because I've been eating so fucking healthily. Loads of fucking, 1 minute over. No more after this. No, I'm just going to stop. Eating lots of vegetables. Put it that way. Down to object history. I really can't help it, but I did so well. Stopping for 9 years. Object history. Common to feel that way, Dan. Don't focus on the one slip up. Yeah, exactly. Object history. That's very good advice. Yeah, you can still get out of it, Dan. You've had a relapse. Stop again. Go back. Stop again. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think the fact that you are very unhappy with yourself is probably a good thing. That will mean you probably can stop it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I suppose it's sort of a good thing that you are feeling that way because you know you want to stop. Yeah. Bet you can probably hear my stomach, can't you? So I just put the microphone right on my guts. Doctor, 14 stone now, Mike. Brilliant. You look amazing in that blonde wig. I do not own a blonde wig. He's been trying to persuade me that David Bowie reckons there's nothing wrong with blokes wearing blonde wigs, but I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I do not own a blonde wig. I don't own a red wig either, which Metallic thought I had. And I thought she had one. So that was confusing. That's weird as fuck, that was. We both thought she get going on about this red wig. And I thought she meant she had a red wig. And she was saying I had a red wig. Then neither of us had a red wig. So it just became a total fuck up in the end. Yeah, thank you, Tactical. I appreciate that. Yeah, 14 stone. Might go for another, I don't know, get down into 12s if I can. That might be good. Because I'm not very tall, so, Dan said, Mike, can I just ask you something, please, if that's okay? Yeah, go on, you can ask me, mate. You can ask me. Object history, Mike. Working with people from London on a daily basis via my day job, new project, is using a company from the UK. Ah, that's good. Ah, right. Nice. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Dad said Bowie wore a blonde wig in The Hunger, I believe. Yeah, maybe that's where it came from. Oh, that's interesting object history, though. But yeah, nice. Yeah, get on with them well. Have I seen The Hunger? Which one's that? That's the one you recommended one, is Ed? Have I seen that or not? Yeah, I have seen that. Yeah. I have seen that, haven't I? Fucking sure I have. Sure I've seen that. Sam Robert said, I have a new admiration for Metallic. I had no idea she listened to thrash metal band Anthrax. Yeah, she does. Yeah. Dan said, I've been on for the last few weeks, every morning and night. Oh, well, on it. You've been on that. Do you not find it fucks your brain, like fucks your head up, like massively? I've said, what happened to Cumshot? Didn't see him in the chat for a long time. Well, don't you know about the live stream? Someone tell Mother what happened with Slingshot or me. Oh my good God. Now that's a fucking story. Downton, may I ask you, how did you manage to sort yourself out and cut down drinking? Because I went to prison, so I had no choice. But while I was in prison, I made the conscious decision that I'm going to stop drinking now. Because I could have just got back out and just carried on. So yeah, I had the perfect opportunity. I thought, this is the only time I'm ever going to be able to stop it. That means I ain't going to be able to stop. So while I was in prison, I thought, right, I'm going to fucking stop now. And I did. Shut up, Nick. He said, Mike shit himself on stream and Slingshot made fun of him, so he blocked him. That is not true. Fuck's sake. That is not true. That is not what happened. Fucking hell. Yeah, prison. So in a way, Darren, I got out of it. I would class the easy way because it was forced. Stopping any fucking addiction, and I mean any addiction, no matter what it is, are well, they're really fucking difficult to fucking stop. They're horrendous. You know, it's fucking horrendous trying to stop things when you're addicted to it. It's one of the hardest things. Well, it's probably one of the hardest things you can ever do. So it's like a battle with your fucking self, with your own fucking brain that fucking wants it like fuck, and yeah. So I got lucky in a way and took my opportunity while I had it. Yeah. 4x4. Hang on. Samurai said he nearly believed it. No, that's not what happened. Someone tell him what happened. Richard is now rewriting the real thing that happened. It was hilarious. So 4x4 fella said, I tend to catch up with the streams and videos, Mike, in the week. This is the first time I got to watch a full stream on the M25 this week. Protesters blocked it around. Did you watch it on the motorway? Fuck's sake. So that's a nightmare, but yeah, well, at least we can entertain you. Fuck's sake. Richard said to your mother, he was on a joint stream. So Slingshot Warrior was in a joint stream, and I took him out of the chat. And on these things, you can send a private message. And I thought, oh, I've got a private message. I didn't realize that. When I clicked on it, yeah, it's just the words "fuck you." Van Bunch said, Mike, did you see a lot of drugs in actually, yeah, I did saying that. Yeah, I did. I was trying to think whether I did. Yeah, because my first cellmate, it was completely mental. He had drugs stuffed up his ass and he would get them out at night. Yeah. So yeah, not loads. There wasn't like, all that spice stuff. There wasn't none of that in there. Then that wasn't even about them. But there was some drugs in it. But I didn't see a lot. But I did see, there was he had marijuana, and maybe other things, but I can't remember. And I'm sure there's something else. Oh, and also, if you went down to the fucking, I used to have to go down to the hospital bit because this happened. That I was bitten on the face, and this was all completely infected. I would have to go down and get antibiotics and have it cleaned out every day. And as soon as you'd get your fucking antibiotics, they'd all be, oh, give some of them. And I have to say, it's fucking antibiotics. It ain't going to do nothing to you. Because they're all going down there getting fucking, anything they can, fucking shit to get off heroin or that. You know what I mean? They think that's what you've got. No, I had something that actually had that to have, it wasn't fucking drugs. I'm going to get you high. Breakfast, stopping yourself from excessive drinking was a good thing. I'm traveling to Thailand, is that, for work. I'll try to not overdo it. Yeah, good on you, Prep. That said, I'm pissing myself laughing hearing those JSO protesters got arrested whilst driving a car. That's right. Dan said, my question is, Mike, how did you manage to sort yourself out when you was a big drinker? Well, that's what happened. I tried to stop drinking. Well, I was forced to go to a lot of things. I was forced to have a social worker. I was forced to go to Alcoholics Anonymous. I was forced to go to a secure mental hospital for a day, which I think was to try and scare me into stop drinking. Multiple things. I used to have to go to this thing on a Wednesday where there would just be 4 teenagers, like the worst teenagers in the area, and I was one of them. Talking to these people, loads of shit, and as I said, the longest I ever gave up for was 2 weeks. Yeah, I sadly I can't really help you on the I just gave up through my own mental because I didn't really. I got lucky in a way that it was forced. Richard said, Nick's Knives. I thought of typing metallic divorced and left Mike for Slingshot Warrior, so Mike was a fit of jealousy. He blocked Slingshot Warrior, but Mike might time me out for it. I've read it out now. Fuck's sake. That's Richard's mod going away. Dan said, for some strange reason, Mike, for me, it just makes me feel numb. So, yeah, do you know what it does for me? I have done it a couple of times. I've never bought it or anything, but I've given it a couple of times while I was drunk. And all it did has made me so paranoid that, well, I couldn't even tell you. I was so paranoid, it was unfucking believable. Samurai said, sometimes I'm thankful I went to prison. While locked up, all my friends got hooked on heroin. I was lucky to stay away from that. A lot of them did. Do you know what, Samurai? I could tell you the exact same story as that. Yeah. But luckily, yeah, I had quite a few friends who died from heroin overdoses as well. Poor bastards in like their 20s as well. You know, I think one of my mates was 24 or 26 when he died in that. And there was two others who was 19. And 120, I think. So young as fuck. Luckily, I never touched that either. That was the one thing the two things I always had the sense not to do, no matter how fucking fucked I was, no matter what I was doing. It was never to touch anything like that and never to try and drive a car. Yeah. It's sad, isn't it? But yeah, I could 100% relate to you with that, Samurai Bird, 100%. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go to the toilet. Right, I'm gonna put the long ad on. I'll be back in a bit. Where is it? I had it up a second ago and I've lost it. Mate, trying to look for these bloody adverts. Right, I'll see you in a bit. This won't play for the whole thing, but I'll be back in a bit. Welcome to the Weapon Collector shopping channel. The only place you'll find all Weapon Collectors merchandise. Mugs, banners, t-shirts, glasses, and lots more. All found on Weapon Collector shopping centre. Now that is some good coffee. But that is actually the cheapest coffee you can buy. As soon as you put it in a Weapon Collector mug, this is gourmet shit basically. It's essentially the cheapest you can buy. Anything you put in a Weapon Collector mug will just be transformed into the ultimate drink. But that is just beautiful. Don't forget your pint glasses. Cheers. Just look at that. You think that was straight out of a pub. Nothing says refreshing pints like the Weapon Collector pint glass. And don't forget the t-shirts. And there also isn't just t-shirts. There is literally all kinds of clothing you can buy in the Weapon Collector range. Different designs as well. You can get the knuckle design, you can get the thumbs up merch. I'll drink a bit more of this one in a minute. And much more. We've even got Christmas clothes if you want it. Don't forget your banners while you're there. We all love the Weapon Collector weapon boards. Now you can own your own in your own home. No worries about any issues with police or locking your guns up. Can't take these away. You've heard me talking about the merch. If you don't believe me, listen to these happy customers.
This is the best mug I ever bought, and I have thousands of them.
Go anywhere in a Weapon Collector t-shirt.
Look what I got. Weapon Collector. I'm sure you all...
Oh, nearly wasn't going to come back. I was just sat there watching the advert, enjoying that. Had it up for a second but lost it. Someone clipped that. That's fake. Oh, good God. Dan said, I have just worked out how much I've spent on it for the last few weeks. Just the last few weeks. And I'm really ashamed of how much. I spent 8,500. Fucking hell, that's a lot of money, isn't it? Fucking hell. Yeah, Dan, yeah. Try and get back off of it. Falcon Punch said, people put fentanyl in all different drugs nowadays. Dan said, have you ever tried doing it yourself like cold turkey? I tried to stop drinking cold turkey, yeah, and I could never get I could only last a couple of weeks, then I would start again. As I said, the longest I ever stopped drinking, well, when I used to try, was 2 weeks. Sometimes I wouldn't even last a week. Yeah, fucking getting the willpower for these things. The problem is, I've noticed with a lot of addictions, you have to hit massive rock bottom a lot of the time to be able to stop it, and that requires, sadly, yourself nearly dying, or someone dying, or get a prison, or losing everything, sadly, and it's fucked like that. But that's normally the only thing that gets your fucking brain stopping it. But I hope you can sort it, Darren. Right. That's better. Darren said, I'm really just thinking to myself, Mike, might lock myself in the bedroom again and make myself go cold turkey. It might be worth it. I don't know. I don't know how sort of realistic that works, sadly. Someone might be out to help. Peach, how you doing, mate? You right, Peach? Mother said, best dad. We need it as a video. Which one? What, that one? Yeah, I suppose I could. Samurai said, have you plans for a Spider-Verse scene filmed at a quarry? Like Doctor Who with a wheelchair chase too. Well, a wheelchair chase in a quarry. One of those things is definitely 100% happening. But I can't tell you anymore. One of those things has already been filmed and it's definitely happening. Yes. I'm not saying anymore, Samurai. But yeah, trust me, you will not be disappointed. I don't know when it's going to be, what episode it's going to be in though. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be in episode 3, maybe episode 4. Falcon Punch. Darren said Falcon Punch. I know my friend, and I am really annoyed with myself as well. Yes, a lot of money, Darren. That is a lot of money, isn't it? Yeah, Samurai. One of those things has already happened and been filmed. Oh God, I've got horrendous fucking trap wind again. Don't be fucking mental. I just had to take a Windies tablet. Right, while I'm here, I might as well say it again. If anyone wants to support this channel, you can. It's really easy. There's a thing called coffee.com. This channel's been completely demonetized, so I'll get nothing out of it, and you'll be helping me get the channel better and all stuff like that. Yeah, all right. There's a thing called coffee.com, as I said. I already said it. There's a little video showing you how to do it, all right? And the link is in the description and in the chat when Nightbot put it on, all right? Little 30-second video. Don't go away. But yeah, what I'll do, Samurai, is next time I have a visit, next time Metallic comes and visits me, maybe we'll go and find a quarry somewhere. So yeah. Darren said, "Can I ask you a big favour, please, mate? You can ask, mate, and if I can help, I'll try to help you. Yeah, go on." Darren said, "Falcon Punch, I'm thinking of going cold turkey again by locking myself in the bedroom. It might be worth trying it. I don't know if that's what you think you need to do. Then it might work. I don't know. It won't work. You reckon it won't?" Yeah, I don't know. As I said, I was terrible with trying to give up booze. I never could. I couldn't last 2 weeks, and I'd be back at it. And then because you ain't drunk for 2 weeks, at the degree you drank, like me, I'd be puking my fucking guts up, laid on the floor, unconscious, but still do it till I got my tolerance back again. Yeah, sadly, I can't really advise you on that because I sort of got out of it what I class as like an easy way. Because I actually think that maybe there should be forced rehab because in the UK there is there. You have to volunteer to go in rehab. I think there should be forced rehab. I think there should be rehab where you get fucking locked in there, and you know what I mean. I may be wrong about that. I'm pretty sure there's no such thing as like forced rehab in this country. Falcon Punch said, I heard forced rehabs don't work. They don't work either. Well, I suppose you're right though, Falcon. Now you've said that because as I know as well, if you don't want to give up, you don't want to give up. So you could put someone in a forced rehab, but if they don't want to give up, they'll just wait till they come out and start again. But I suppose I don't know. I suppose it could be an option though. But that's what I always used to think. I used to think I would have been better off with a yeah, we got AA, Samurai Bird. Yeah, we got AA. I like to go to AA for a while. I went to AA for a while. I've even got the Alcoholics Anonymous book. And I might have it in here. I might even have the Alcoholics Anonymous book in here. Yeah, I can't remember. If it's in here, I'll show you. But I can't know if it's in here anymore. Now I think it's in my loft. It's not in here anyway, in this box. I have got the Alcoholics Anonymous book because I stole it. I nicked that. But yeah. Oh, there are plenty of places like that. Yeah. Samurai, yeah, there's loads of places like that over here. You know, you'd have drug ones and Alcoholics Anonymous, and yeah, there's plenty of places you could go to. But a lot of it is whether you want to stole the AA book. Well, I never really wanted to be there, Timbo. But I thought if they're going to make me read this book, I'm keeping it, so I stole it. No, because I told you before about when we used to go to Alcoholics Anonymous. I was only 17 at the time. Might have been younger than that. I might have been 16. And my mum used to have to come with me. And the people in Alcoholics Anonymous used to think she was the alcoholic and that she was having to bring us along because there was nowhere, you know what I mean? And it wasn't until like 4 or 5 times down there that my mum said, no, he's the alcoholic. Because being a teenager, I used to just sit there saying fuck all. I never used to speak, nothing. I'd just sit there waiting for it to end so I could go and get pissed. Sorry if this chat isn't helping, by the way, Darren. Oh, you off Object History. Take care, mate. See you later. Tactical Mike Pinch the AA book and tried to flog it to KA Kleptomaniacs Anonymous. Yeah, fuck's sake. Fucking hell. Samurai said that's like breaking into a church to find God. Well, you know, I've got there's a pickaxe up there called St. Mary's Beaver. That was stolen from the church. Hello, IDFK. He said, how many weapons do you have? Fucking hell, now that's a question. 400 or 500, maybe, if you count everything I have. Depends. I might not actually. I've got no weapons because they're all tools, sporting goods. Darren said, one day when we all meet up with each other, if you ever seen me with any of it, knock me out. Like say, Darren. All right, we'll stop you. Don't worry about that. Yeah. Any addiction is a hell of a thing, and it's a bastard. I know that from experience. Yeah. Yeah. Jeremy said, I can't judge, Mike. It's like you and I hang out in past lives. It's funny, isn't it, though, when when you do sort of tell each other things, a lot of us do have very similar pasts. Yes, I like that. It's interesting. But yeah, the old pickaxe and that came from local church. I don't know why I was thinking about that last night. Not the actual pickaxe handle, but the actual church and the bit. I don't know. Strange. Tax wouldn't knock you out. We may tie you to a tree for 3 days and use it as a target, allegedly. Oh, fucking hell. Nah, we'd help you out, Dan. Don't you worry about that. Missed an alarm. That was my alarm to remind me about the live stream. Just trying to find my charger. Oh, it's in there. My lamp's being charged. So yeah, anyone on at the minute, if you want an R9 quiver, a small quiver, or broadheads, I still have got some if you want them. Go to there's a link in the description for the shop. My shop that's on the coffee website. What do you put in exclamation mark shop in it? It'll come up in the chat then. Axel said, I'm just trying to make him smile. Hope you sort all your issues out soon. Yeah, no, I get you, Tactical. I know. Yeah. You've been having a lot of issues lately, ain't you, Darren? A lot of bad sort of shit going on. I hope you can get out of it. It's just a bastard, really. That's the only thing, because addictions are just it all comes down to you in the end, and that's the problem. Not I don't mean you, but it all comes down to the individual, and then it's just a fight against your own fucking brain, essentially, and your own willpower. I think it will help you that you want to stop, though. That's good, because I deep down never really wanted to stop. I don't think, but it's hard to explain. But when I got given that fucking chance to stop properly, I was like, "There's no fucking way I'm not taking this now." You know what I mean? It's like, I've been waiting. When it came down to my own willpower, I couldn't do it. When it got given to me on a fucking plate, here's your fucking way to stop, guaranteed almost. If you do it, I fucking took it. Yeah, it changed my life, really. I doubt I'd even be here now. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be doing this, I doubt. So yeah, really did make a difference. Thank you, Kenny. I appreciate that, mate. He said, I don't need any crossbow stuff, so here's a few quid, bud. Thank you, Kenny. I appreciate that. That massively helps, mate. Thank you, Kenny. Let's just catch up some of these. ID said, it reminds me of the 19 caliber bullet. What's that, mate? Dan said, I really want to stop. That's a good beginning to it, at least, though. All by force, fella. Night all down. Hope you everything get better. You've got a great bunch on here, lad. Lots of support out there. You've got it. Yeah, exactly, 4x4. Take care, mate. See you later. 19 caliber bullets. I don't know, mate. Just want to see how big it is in comparison to your hand, since I've not seen. I ain't got no 19 caliber bullets, sadly. Shivan, how you doing, mate? Sorry if I'm butchering your name there. Shivan Smith, how you doing? He said, I haven't watched you since COVID. Eh, Paul? I'm all right. That's nice. Yeah, nice to see you back then. Yeah. Yeah, nice to see you back if you ain't been on for all that. That's a while, isn't it? A couple of years, isn't it? Kenny said, love the Menace fashion. What, the pumpkins with metallic? Yeah, it's good, wasn't it? That's it. And also, to be honest with you, Mike, and the rest of the group chat, you're the only people who have been told about Macy's. Yeah, I see. It's sort of easier to talk about people on here, though. I know what you mean. You'll get some support on here. So, yeah, I hope you're all right, Dan. I genuinely do. Are you off as well, Timbo? Samurai said, Darren, you've got to find new people to talk to so your mind stays busy. and we are really, we are all really cool people. Yeah. No, I hope you know, we're trying to help you as much as we can. You know what I mean? But yeah, that would help. That's exactly what Samurai said. ID said, "Oh, okay. Just wanted to know. You know what? No, I got rid of all of my I did have one. It was about that big, like an anti-tank thing, or it was shot out of a tank. Anyway, it might have been out of a helicopter, which was an anti-tank thing. But I got a little bit paranoid about. I didn't want the police coming around here. I'll put it this way: nothing I had was illegal anyway. But I got rid of certain things because I noticed." You can still end up getting arrested for things that are legal if they can't tell what they are, like inert bullets or inert grenades. They're legal, but if a policeman sees that and he doesn't know what it is and he thinks that's live, you could have bomb squad around your house potentially, or and then it becomes a load of shit that you don't need to deal with. So I got rid of all my inert green pineapple looking things. Got rid of all my inert bullets, everything that looked like it could be, and even to the degree with my farb gels, I've even drilled a big old hole in the bottom of them. So if they pick it up, they just turn it over and they know it's empty. They know there's nothing in it. They ain't gonna start then going, all right, we've got to take this for testing, even though it's empty. That's another thing that can happen. Just saves me a lot of bother. So yeah, there's nothing even here that looks slightly suspicious, if that makes sense. Tactical said to Dan, "You've admitted it now and made the first steps. The rest just gets easier from now, mate. Easy to say, but stay strong." Yeah, that's a very, very good point as well, Tactical. I think that it's a good start, Dan, in a way. Yeah, you stick with us, Dan. You know what I mean? It's you can stay sort of anonymous here, but still chat with us, and we know who you are, if you know what I mean, from the chat. We don't know who you are, but you know what I mean. And he said, "I can only trust you, Mike, and the other guys in the group." Yeah. Right. Oh, I meant to talk about these knives, didn't I? So, if everyone's still on, who was on? I'm going to be making a knife soon, maybe to sell if people want it. The blade will be about as big as this, but it can be a different shape. It can be any shape, really. Can you think of anything that I could make that you might like the look of? And if you can, put the name of the knife that you'd like to see me make, and I'll look in the chat and I'll search for it. Sorry, I get distracted while I was talking. That's a smash it. I could make smash it. I could make bowies out of them. This can be shaped, quite a lot. I can take bits off the back, the front. This was a bill hook originally. ID said, "So since you have no bullets, you basically just have empty guns for life." None of mine are firearms, so they're all sort of yeah. Bates 1960. How you doing, mate? You all right? I hope your YouTube issues are being sorted out. But did you know I had a video taken down recently? I didn't tell you. I was showing crossbows on a live stream and YouTube stopped my video. Bates 1960 is worth a subscription. Let me open his channel for you. Go and sub him. He's been having a lot of issues recently with YouTube taking his videos down. But he's a good bloke. Yeah, Bates, I'll share your channel so people can go over and sub you. But yeah, he's been having a lot of issues with YouTube taking his videos down for no reason. Yeah. Well, there is a reason, and it's totally fucked up. Yeah. But yeah, if you lot can think of a knife I could make out of that, let me know. Send me a picture, and I might be able to make something. Yeah, check out Banks. He's all right. I've been subbed to him for a long time. I think a couple of years anyway. Does reviews on things. Got some crossbow videos on there. But yeah, he's been getting some proper weird random shit off of YouTube lately. Samurai said it's just live streams though. With my issue, yeah. No other. It's only just that. Bates' issue is though he's actually getting his normal videos taken down. Yeah, but there is a reason. But you'll have to go sub him to find that out. Unless he says on here. Dan said I'm really grateful for the support, Mad. Yeah, you know I'd always try and help you out, Darren. But yeah, Samurai, I'll tell you all it really was. It was because I was holding up those crossbows. I think you can get away with holding up a crossbow a little bit, but because I was showing one after another to Metallic's grandson, and I sort of knew what I was doing. I knew I shouldn't really be doing it, but I thought it was a grandson, so I'm gonna, just risk it. And and they took it down, but I appealed and they let it back on because I wasn't actually breaking any of their rules anyway. Bates said, thanks. I'm also not going to use my old camera anymore. Yeah, that would help. I reckon, yeah, get yourself a new camera. And if it becomes an issue, just make sure you maybe do a little intro at the beginning of every video with your face in it and just say, hello, I'm Bates 1960. I'm now going to do a review on whatever, and then go to the tabletop bit. And I don't think you'd have any issues then, potentially. But yeah, the camera might make a difference anyway. But yeah, because I thought that was terrible what they're doing to you. Dan said to Tactical Pirate, nobody in my family has ever bothered to be there for me or ever support me with anything. Yeah, it's a shame that happens. I know a lot of families like that. ID said, what's your favorite? What gun is your favorite? See that one just there? That one. It's a Chinese type 86S bullpup rifle. Very rare. I think there was only 2,000 ever imported into America, and then they were banned. Yeah, it's quite a rare gun, and it's essentially a modified AKM. If you look at it closely, you can see it's essentially an AK. It's a bullpup AK-47, essentially. Yeah, you can see it close up. Probably one of the ones that would cost the most as well to get now. I'd have to get it deactivated to new specifications to be able to sell it. But once I could sell it, that's probably doubled its value nowadays. Tactical said, "Yeah, I'm the black sheep of the family. That's the badge I wear with pride." Yeah. I've always been. Well, I don't know what my family's. I don't know. My family they always did try to stop us drinking and that, you know what I mean? But there's a lot of weird fuck ups in my family, so yeah. Dan said, can you please make me a Bowie knife, Mike? If you give me a little bit of time, I could. Yeah, that's what I'm going to make some soon to sell in that. That's what you want, Dan. You'll have to give me a little bit of time though, but I'm going to start doing that regularly, maybe once or twice a month soon. For people, yeah, I'll do the Bowies. I'll do. No one sent me any pictures. I was hoping for some pictures. See, this was. If you look at both these blades, these are both made from the same thing. So you can see they're both made essentially from the same thing. But you can make a Bowie, you can make a Smatchet, you can make loads of things. It's got a leather stacked handle and an aluminium pommel that I made. That one's got a antler handle. It did have a D-guard on, but I got a bit too paranoid about it at one point. I reckon it would have been all right now, but still, it got me at a point of paranoia, and I chopped it off. Joseph, how you doing, mate? You all right? How are you? If you if you mean any gun in the world, I've always liked Desert Eagles. I always quite like the Desert Eagle. I like the look of a Desert Eagle because it's quite an unusual looking gun. Samurai Bear said the same here, Tactical. My cousins are either ministers or college graduates. Me, I've been to prison and an infamous scum rock band without MF order. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's quite a few sort of nutters in my family, so there's loads of us. Yeah. ID said, do you have any survival knives in the army? I've seen some ones that have a sharpening kit, a compass. Yeah, I've got one. It's behind that banner though. It's just there, but it's behind it. Oh no, I've got a few survival knives. The closest thing I've got to a survival knife at the minute is probably that I can get hold of. Is probably this little thing, but it's not really a survival knife. But it's got, it's got some things with it. It's more like a flashy sort of Mora type knife, but it's got a little knife. This has also got, see this bit here? I can't take it out, but that's actually a ferro rod that you can take out, and this has already been prepared at the back, so you can strike it on there. I don't know what I've got in this little pouch. I think I've just got a lighter in here. Because why not? What's easier to start a fire than a lighter? But yeah, I have got survival knives, but they're not really in reach. Bait said, I'll get a new camera by this month, a Canon or a Sony. That's what I should be using. Nice one, mate. Yeah, that should sort you out. But yeah, if you still have the issues, I reckon just be on camera. Show your face on camera for a little bit. But yeah, there's a bit of a history in my family with, my dad had been to prison twice. Mount's been to prison. I've been to prison. So there was quite a few of us, not just us. Not many went to prison though, but there's a lot of sort of, freak shows. They're not freak shows though. It's just, but you know what I mean. Dan said, I'm the only goth in my family technically, part, and I love being the only one in the family who loves being completely different from all the family. Yeah, it would be more unusual in my family if someone actually, was normal. Not normal, but respectable, let's say. I don't know. Joseph said, doing good. My birthday today. I hunted this morning. I got a boat. Having a great... Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Joseph. Right, here you go, Joseph. I haven't played this one for a while. Where's this fucking clip just for Joseph? There you go, Joseph. This is just for you.
Happy birthday.
Congratulations, it's your birthday. It's time for lots of fun. So roll this card up nice and tight and stick it up your bum.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. Mother says, send Belladonna to prison. Say hello. Fuck's sake. Oh, God. Kenny said, sorry, I'm really busy tonight. Might just have time to donate and say hi to you and the guys, Metallic included. I'll be there for tomorrow. Catch you all later. Thank you, Kenny. I appreciate that, mate. See you later, mate. Thank you. Jeremiah said, my dad used to call me can't get right. Lol. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I come from ours, it was more normal to be a bit sort of, yeah. There weren't no, very few respectable. I think the only person, no, I don't know. There aren't many respectable ones in my family, though. But there are nowadays. Joseph said, can't get right from the movie life. Yeah, I hope you're having a good day, though, Joseph. That sounds good, mate. Sounds good. Dan said, and the best thing about being a black sheep in the family is that they are individual. We are individually and not like the rest of the family. Yeah, exactly. Oh, exactly. I got a bore. After the dam, I got the wrong power converter. Need the one that raises the voltage. This one lowers it. Oh, nightmare. Yeah, so I will be on tomorrow, but I don't know when. And I'm right. I can't promise it because I don't know, but I suspect I won't be on for a late night one tomorrow. Even though I'm drinking, I don't think I'm going to be in early enough to do a late night drinking one because I think I might not get into. I potentially might not get in till 3 or 4 o'clock, so I'll be too pissed and it'll be too late then. And no one's going to want to sit up that late. But I think what I'm going to do tomorrow, I'm going to start a live stream maybe about 8 o'clock and just sit here till I get picked up. Because as I said, other people have got to go somewhere else, do other things, and then they're going to pick me up to go somewhere else. So yeah, I might be on tomorrow, but I don't know. I don't know what capacity. Yeah, definitely check out that film Come True. It's on Amazon Prime. It's got some good music, synthwave music, or I don't know if it's synthwave or synth pop. I don't know, but it's synthesizer type stuff. It's good. I always make it look like I wear black all the time, but if you need me in real life, I don't wear so much black. Always on the live streams, eh? Because when I bought my fucking stuff, it was all black. That's all. Mike's getting pissed. That's it. I'm doing a live. You can join mine and get abused. Oh, fuck's sake. If you're still up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, I might see you there. But yeah, I don't know how pissed I'm going to be when I get in. I haven't got a clue. Tactical. Fuck's sake. Maybe I'll see you there. Yeah, because I ain't got a clue. Because the thing is, I have to. I'll be getting brought home when other people want to come home. That's the issue of not being able to drive, and I don't like getting. The other thing is, probably don't bother other people. I don't like getting taxis home on my own, but I'm too fucking pissed to know what's going on. Yeah, so it sort of makes me very paranoid, thinking, you know. So I don't. So I have to either come home when other people want to come home. Well, you know, that's it. I have to come home when other people want to come home. Yeah, because I'm not going to make someone go home just because I want to go home. But normally, I still want to stay out. But yeah. Darren said, Mike, you heard anything from Jim M recently? Yeah, I think he was on last week, and he bought some bolts off me last night. So yeah, he's about. Jim often though don't stay up this late. I can't remember. Is it Jim who I think he has quite a few painkillers, and he a lot of the time he falls asleep at like 9 o'clock, I think. Funny thing is that's the case of a few people I've spoke to who haven't been on at the minute, and it's the same thing a lot of the time. They've got some kind of pain issues, taking painkillers and that, and then they're, you know, or whatever, or they're just the pain is knackering them out so much they're falling asleep at like 9 o'clock at night. Samurai said, not sure exactly what kind of synthesizer music you're into, but have you heard of Burzum? It's creepy and kind of scary. All right, send me some links, Samurai. I'll definitely check those out because I've been adding some music to my playlist yesterday for tomorrow. So if you send me some, I'll check them out and I'll add some to my playlist for tomorrow night. Because that's what I intend to do. Depending on how late it is, I'm just going to come in, listen to some music, and get to bed. Yeah. So, yeah. But that sounds all right. I don't mind it scary. Yeah, I know what you mean, though. I have heard sort of... Yeah, I like that kind of music. I'll see. As long as if it gets any kind of reaction out of me, I like it. You know, if it gets your sort of emotions going... I'll check it out. I'll let you know what I think. Yeah. But I do like a bit of that kind of stuff. And I do like sort of creepy. Have you ever heard, who is it? It's not synthesized stuff, but you ever heard, is it the Walker Brothers, The Electrician? That's a weird fucking song. And it's fucking weird. Yeah, The Electrician by the Walker Brothers. That is a weird, creepy fucking song. First time I ever heard that was in Bronson. I'm going to see what people describe it like. And there's a fucking advert playing. Let's see what the comments say. I've just gone onto the Walker Brothers video, and there's a comment from me from 7 years ago that I forgot was on there. I can't believe that. There's a fucking comment from me that says, my sister-in-law once walked in on me listening to this song and asked what I was listening to. I told her it was murdering music. She knows me and was okay with that. It's a very weird song, though. I'll even show you that's real as well. Watch this. Right, look, just there. I didn't even know that comment was even on there. Oh, God. Darren says, Sam, I love Burzum and they are black metal. I have met the lead singer. Shane, how you doing, mate? You right? Can you recommend a trustworthy company to buy a crossbow pistol from so I don't get scammed again? Prepper's Shop or Merlin Archery, the only ones I really trust, mate. Samurai said it's really kind of evil, actually, like Vargas Vicarins, who is the guy that burnt all those churches. No, you send it, I'll check it out, and I'll tell you what I think. I might like it, I might not, but it's worth a go. You know me, I'll try anything. Because if you don't try these things, you don't know. You're right, Steve, how you doing, mate? Dan said, Mike, don't be afraid when I say this to you, Mike, but you remind me of one of my old friends who was a skinhead. I would show you a picture of something that would make you say, oh, yeah. There's pictures of me with boots on and braces, put it that way. I'm going to shave my head tomorrow as well. But yeah, Samurai, I will definitely give it a go. You know me, I'll give it a go. Whether I'll like it or not, I don't know. But I like to try things because, you know, I found a lot of music that why I like people recommending me music is because there's a lot of shit you never even know exists. You know what I mean? Because especially if you don't go looking for it, where would you even start to look for this kind of stuff if you don't know about it? It has to be recommended to you a lot of the times because if it don't get played on the radio, don't get recommended to you. There's loads. When I did that video with the recommendations for music, I was sent music that I didn't even know existed. Really weird stuff, but cool as fuck. You know what I mean? But you know, I didn't necessarily like a lot of it, but I gave it a go, and I experienced music that didn't really know even existed. Willie, how you doing, mate? You right? Yeah, strangely enough, I was going through some pictures of myself earlier. I can't remember why. I think I might have mentioned something to Metallic about picture. So I was going through these old pictures. I haven't got a lot of pictures of me when I was... I don't know. You've got to remember, you know, anyone my age or older, you only really had pictures, it would have been Polaroids or a proper camera, and then you had to get them developed, didn't you? And I think the only reason we've got any pictures is because my twin brother, bought a Polaroid camera and used to take pictures. And there's pictures of us sat in this room more than 20 years ago, marijuana plants growing on the windowsill, completely different gun board, but there was still a gun board. Some posters up on the wall, quite offensive ones. Sat on a corner sofa that used to go around there. Yeah. Our green corner sofa. Bin full of beer. Smoking. Yeah, good days. Willie said, I'm cool. Loved the Halloween film. Oh, nice one, Willie. I'm glad you liked that. It was good, wasn't it? It was good. Yeah, I was really happy with that. Tactical said the best pictures are those tiny passport size ones from those booths when you and your mates all piled in. Yeah, do you know, I never did that, but I've seen other people's pictures of those and they are funny as fuck. Yeah, they are great. Yeah, that's the one thing I ain't got none of them. But you didn't have but that's the thing, isn't it, though, Tactical? That's all you would have had in those days. There wasn't like all these thousands and thousands of pictures. But I think that's where it came from. I just mentioned to her about pictures or something. I can't remember what it was, but yeah. I don't know. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I was just thinking about it. But I was looking at these pictures earlier. Yeah, because there's some quite good pictures actually from 20 years old in this room. Same set of drawers. Yeah. VB said, "God damn, better late than never." What's up, y'all? You're right, mate. Yeah, I'm not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. I've got terrible track wind, but other than that, you know, I'm in a good mood. Yeah. I'm in a good mood, I suppose. That's what my mum found some of me when I was 21, sitting next to this bird I was seeing at the time. Man, the amount of hair I had. Ah, well, yeah, mine's always... The only difference with me, Tactical, is I didn't have my beard. I always had short hair. I always shaved my head. So every single picture was either like shorter than this or completely shaved. And the only difference is I didn't have a beard in some of them. I would show you the pictures because I have got the Polaroid somewhere. They might be under there, but yeah. But the ones I was looking at were scanned copies. But they're good, you know, they're good old days. Dan said I got quite a lot of friends who are skinheads. Samurai said to Dan, I played bass for the most infamous punk band without MF Order. The singer let the crowd beat him while he sang. I think I've seen the video to that, haven't I? Samurai. I think I have anyway. Yeah, great stuff. Yeah. I'm thinking I've got one picture. There's one picture when I was about 18, I think. There's all around about that age. I can tell how old. If I ain't got my scar, it was before the age of 21. So if I've got the scar, it's after 21. If I ain't got the scar, it's before 21. Yeah. Dan said, Mike, what is your favourite song from Romper Stomper? You know what? I actually quite like the end theme to Romper Stomper, though. Yeah, there's some good songs in that, but I like the end theme to Romper Stomper. It's a fucking good bit of music, that is. But that's not a traditional skinhead one, is it? I don't know what that's even called. That's in my drunk playlist, that one. But yeah, that end bit of music in Romper Stomper is fucking great. I've been getting tempted to watch that soon. But yeah, I think I'm going to shave my head tomorrow. This is a bit long. I don't like it. I start to not like how I look when it gets too long. No one else thinks that. You know, it's only you who ever think these things. You know, it's just me, innit, with a little bit of hair. But I don't like the look of it. I'm just grateful there was no internet when I was on that dating show laughing my ass off. The follies of youth. Yeah, fuck's sake, exactly. Henry said, Romper Stomper, I need to watch that again. Yeah, mine's up there somewhere. My Romper Stomper. Where is it? It should be up there. There it is. Yes, right at the top. Yeah, good, decent film, that. Decent film. Any good modern films like that? I know they've done some recently. There's been a couple of films like that been made recently, but I don't know if they'd be any good. Romper Stomper was good. American History X was pretty good. Yeah. I'm trying to think of others. I can't think of any now. So no one's got any ideas for these knives then? What's the matter with you? Let me check that one out, if that's the one I've heard of, Samurai. There's been a few recently, isn't there? Is it any good? Which one's that one? Green Room. I've seen Green Room, and I like that. Yeah. Green Room was pretty good, wasn't it? Yeah, I liked Green Room. Yeah, I didn't... so when I watched Green Room, I wasn't sure what I was going to think of that. And I quite liked it. But I know there's been a skinhead film with Daniel Radcliffe in it recently. And there's also been one with Ryan Gosling in, I think, as well. Both of those two are actually quite good actors. You think of them a certain way, but I've seen both of them in films recently, and they're both pretty good, actually. I never used to watch anything with Ryan Gosling because I thought he was like a woman's actor, if that makes sense, but he's actually not. Matt, how you doing, mate? And he said, just woke up, went to bed at 6 p.m. My illness is playing up, is it? Yeah, sorry to hear that, mate. Tell you what, my guts are killing me today. I've got terrible trapped wind. You're off, Tactical. Good night, mate. Might see you on tomorrow evening. See you later, mate. VB said, I went and watched Black Adam. I'm not a big superhero movie guy. It was okay. Ah, right, yeah. I watched, oh, God. Man. I have to play a little clip in a minute. I feel like I can puke in a second. Purely because I've got such trapped wind. Oh, God. Tap said, good night. Read that. Fuck's sake. Right, I'll be back in a minute. You lot talk amongst yourselves. I can find a video to fucking put on.
Today we are talking about crinkle cut cock blockers. If you've ever wanted to do a spirograph and been scared that you may receive crinkle cut cock, we have the ideal solution for you. So whether you're hung like an acorn or like a donkey or have a penis the shape of a pencil, we can help you out. You will be fully protected from any Spiroverse demons trying to give you crinkle cut cock. We have extra small crinkle cut cock blockers. Doesn't matter how big you are, those demons will always want to take your foreskin or the rest. Moving on to the small size, everybody can be covered. This is the pencil prick size for those with the extra thin shaft. Openings both end so that you can actually go to the toilets while wearing it. The next model is for the man who has a penis the shape of a cigar. Open at both ends again so that you can piss at your leisure and never ever be fearful ever again. This is the what I call the normal size. Could be.
Well, that's enough of that. Oh God. Harry Potter stars in a new Weird Al. Does he? Nice. Matt says mild tonight again. They're necking some cold apple juice. Yeah, made in Britain. I got up there. I've also got up there. This is England. ID, we sent a skinhead thing, but you know, yeah. Maybe said, where's all my US homies? There's a few in. There's Samurai Bird. Who else? I know Samurai Bird definitely is. There might be a few Americans in. There normally is. Oh, terrible fat winds drive me mental. Oh. Yes, bloody hell. I said, I'm here from America. Here you go, just to prove it. This is Samurai Bird.
When you do things and you do it full throttle, get yourself a Weapon Collector water bottle. It squeaks. I got cranberry juice in mine.
That's a real product as well. So make sure you exclamation mark merch.
When you do things and you do it.
I played it again. Exclamation mark merch. Let me put this in. There we go. Nightbot should pop it up now. Matt said, did Funky go live tonight? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it come up with a notification for me. Then I'll catch up tomorrow as I'm going to have a lazy day. Got my shopping and housework done today. So my flat's spotless. Nice one. Nice one. Yeah, pretty sure he did. I wasn't on there, though. Yeah, I wasn't on it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he was on. Yeah, he was, because who came on? It was Deep in the Bunker came on saying that he hadn't finished yet. Yeah. So he had live stream tonight. I didn't watch it tonight though. I've been in the right mood for that. Which at the minute isn't really ever. No offense to Funky, but I don't mean it like that. Samurai Berto, it squeaks is my new catchphrase. Fuck's sake. Yeah. That's a good video. I appreciate you doing that for me. And buying the thing in the first place. I ain't even got one of those. I was going to buy one, but I've never got round to it. Why is that so dark in here? You think it seems dark in here?
10% low battery.
Fuck off.
Please recharge.
I shouldn't have touched it now. I don't want a red light. Well, I'll go back to that in a second. So yeah, no one's got any ideas for what I could make this, turn one of these into something else. You could just go online, send me a picture. Matt said, been watching loads of trawlermen and Cornwall, this fishing life. Crazy people. I'm pretty sure I've seen some of those things. But yeah. I haven't watched one for ages. So why is that not charging? I hate that. It won't charge now, that light.
Bluetooth's ready.
Banks said, also I saved all my video files to a flash drive if things go wrong. I have a good backup. Let's see if it stays on or not. No. Why is that not staying on now? Oh, I have to sit in the dark now. It's not that dark, is it? Bates, yeah, do what I said. Go on there. Just make sure you show your face. And if you do get any issues with your videos, make sure you explain the whole thing to them. Tell them that, you're an adult, you're a grown man, you're not breaking any of the guidelines, and they should be all right about it as long as you explain it properly to them. That's what I did with that video that they took off of mine, and they just allowed it again. Samurai said it works great, keeps stuff cold all day long. Darren said, Mike, you should play the song from Pull It On Your Boots or Rump Stomper. You know what? It's a bit dodgy doing songs. We used to play songs on the live streams, on the drunk live streams. And what happened one night is YouTube started doing a copyright thing while the live stream was playing. And what they did, they just blanked out the screen and all the sound while I was playing the song. And I was unaware that was happening. So I'm just sat there thinking, yeah, everyone can listen to this music. But unaware that you lot couldn't see anything or hear anything. And I thought, well, when I did find out, I thought, oh shit, I'm going to have to stop the live stream now. Stopped it. And then I checked my emails and it pretty much said that they was just going to do it while the music was on. So as soon as I stopped the music, it would have been all right. But I didn't know that at the time. But yeah, don't play music on the things now. Mother said, what about Jim Ahmad he made for you? Didn't see that tonight. All right, I'll put that on. There you go. The best one I've got, I think. I do love this ad.
Found ya. Stay on the floor, shut your cake hole, and use your King Lears for once in your life, you fucking mug. It's a tough world out there for a grizzled East End enforcer. If, like me, you need quality accessories that you can rely on, get your ass down to Mad Mike's Quality Crossbow Accessories Emporium. Fucking wallop, son. Get your ass down, Mike's. He'll give you the quivers, he'll give you broadheads, and he'll give you aids. These novelty bayonet cocking aids are a worthy addition to any pistol crossbow setup. Excellent handmade gear at basement prices. Mad Mike's Quality Crossbow Accessories Emporium! I told Mike you'd buy him a coffee. Don't make me a cunt.
I fucking love that video. Right, and if you don't want to make him a cunt, make sure you buy me a coffee, and this is how. Let's see. I'll be passing your names on to Jim. Yeah, ID is a great film, actually. I really like ID. Matt said, can someone explain what an EMP is? They're on about it in America. EMP, electromagnetic pulse in it? I don't know. EMP weapon, electromagnetic pulse weapons. Yeah, don't really know. I know that's what EMP stands for, but I don't know what in conjunction it would mean. Really, maybe. So, do you play any instruments? No, I don't. I'm not very musically inclined. Can't play any instruments. Can't sing. Can't do impressions. There's my weak spots for you. Barely fucking talk. Nah. Yeah. I can do a lot of other things, though. Dan said, Mike, do you like the song from Rumba? Yeah, I quite like. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I like most of the music in Rumba Stomper. Matt said, yeah, something to do with cuts all the electric. Yeah, electromagnetic pulse weapons. They cut out all the electric. So you need to put things in like Faraday cages, I think, to stop it. I'm not sure, though. I don't really know. I don't know. That's not Jim's real voice in that video. But he does it fucking great. I love his fucking his accent in that. Yeah, good accent. Yeah, that's not Jim's real accent though. Is there any videos of Jim's real voice? There you go. This is Jim's real voice.
After a hard day's graft, nothing quite relaxes me like a nice cold pint of vodka. Oh dear. So don't be an arse. Get a weapon collector glass.
There you go. Those glasses are real as well if you want one. Where's my glass? That must be in the Wendy house still. Yeah, you can get those glasses if you want one. They really are real. Exclamation mark merch in the chat or look in the description, you'll find them. VB said, righto, mate, hand over your quid or I'll bash your fucking head in, you cunt. Yeah, exactly. Fuck's sake. Yes. I've been trying to get everyone to read this tonight, but no one's been biting. Right. I need to do an excerpt of this. I'm going to try and find the bit I read earlier for the people who missed it, 'cause it was amazing, that bit I read out. I'd love to be able to find that page again. Although saying that, nearly every single page I found was brilliant to read. Right, you ready? I'll read you a little bit of this book. Nick, I have about 1 minute of life left. No more will I feel the cool wash of oxygenated water in a cramped, irregular sanitized tank. No more will I bob repeatedly in a murky slick of my own greased effluence as members of the public stare at me, laughing at my comically swollen proboscis. Please sluice me. I'm coming, Burford, yelled Nick as he burst into the scrapyard at the rear of the aquarium. The broom, Nick, quick. Which broom, Burfield? There are 2 brooms. Densely packed corn husk fibre model with an additional tufts of finest horsehair, that broom. Nick grabbed Burford's preferred broom and cast his eyes upon the pathetic scene before him. Clearly, this yard was concealed from the public eye for good reason. Such a mental book. I don't know what's going on there. But it does appear that, mate, he's having sex with a typewriter at one point. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, I can't wait to read this. I better not be reading it now. Keratone. Matt said, "Have you watched any?" Oh, Matt, I've been watching loads of films. So the films I watched this week, see, I've already mentioned them, but I'll talk about them all again, Matt. I've watched The Nightingale, which was on Film 4. It might still be on there now. Some of that was really horrible, but just horrible scenes. Do you know what I mean? Because it involves, multiple rapes in it. But it's like a revenge thriller, but it's good. Really, I like that. The Nightingale's a good film, actually. And I watched Revenge, which similar to Nightingale, but I thought it was a load of bollocks. I didn't really like it. I watched a film called Come True, which is on Amazon Prime, which again, that was good. It had some good music. Good music. That was about a young woman who keeps having these nightmares, and she goes to a sleep clinic. It's a horror. Goes to a sleep clinic, and it turns out that they can take pictures of their dreams. And more to it. That was good. That had a good soundtrack. Oh, I watched Barbarian as well. Yeah, Barbarian was good. Matt said, "Did you watch Barbarian?" You said he was going to. Yeah, I watched Barbarian. Yeah, that was good. I like that. It had good actors in it. I like the actors. It had a good premise. There was one bit that made me jump so badly. I went, "Oh," like that. It was where I was watching it here, where I'm sat now on my computer with earphones on, and that bit, it made me go, "Oh," like that, so badly. Because I've got a chest injury, so a lot of the time, if something's going to make me jump, I have to sit like that. Because if I don't, I go like that, and I pull my chest. So I often have to sit like that if I know there's a jump coming to stop hurting myself, basically. Yeah, Barbarian, good ending and likable characters. I like Barbarian. And then I watched True Romance last night, which I've seen, a few times. That's a good film. I don't really. If you haven't seen True Romance, check that out. Matt said, "Laugh me ass off, Mike. I might watch The Woman King tomorrow or Sunday." Yeah. The one I want to check out next is Pearl. I want to watch Pearl or maybe Nope. Pearl or Nope are the next ones I'm aware of that I want to watch. VB said, "I heard Barbarian wasn't too good and it had nothing to do with barbarians." I think the name Barbarian is a reference to, they come from a place called Barbary, I think. So people of Barbary must be barbarians. And it's not actual barbarians. Yeah, that's the only legitimate sort of connection I could come up with. And he said he was in Barbary or something. Is there a place in America called Barbary? So I assume the people from Barbary are barbarians. Yeah. Samuel said, "I'll send you the animated video from Slayer. It's so violent and scary. I've never watched the whole thing." All right. Yes, please. Yes, please. Samuel. Yeah, go on. That sounds brilliant. Dan said, "Mike, I've just sent you a message." Where to? Facebook? That was weird. I had a message on my phone at the same time. I thought, what? That don't make any sense. EMP or electromagnetic pulse. To weaponize, you can kill electrical stuff with a pulse. With a pulse, electric cars, radios, phones, so people can't move around or communicate. There you go. That is EMP. Yeah, send me that, Samurai. I'm going to check my emails quickly, see what I've got. How come it's weird? It's going all quiet again. There's 19 people. I'm hardly all chatting. I hope you're all enjoying it. Oh, Scum. I forgot about Scum, Smiley. Yeah, Scum's quite good. So, yeah, that's most of the films I've watched this week, I think. Who was it? Matt. But, yeah, and the only other thing, I've watched these three in the week as well. I watched quite a few films this week. I watched these as well recently. These are a trilogy. So I watched Unbreakable, Split, and then Glass. They are a trilogy. I quite enjoyed those, although the last one was quite sad and horrible in its own way. But again, I won't spoil it. VB said, my internet is shit. When you say Revenge, is it the movie with the Air Force pilot or the cartel guy from Mexico? No, Revenge is the Australian film with the woman who... I'll just say it. Just the woman who gets raped and then murdered. They tried to kill her and then she murdered. Tried to kill her and then goes about exacting revenge. But I didn't really like it. I thought it sort of had a good premise, but it was done in a really shit way. It had some quite good gore, but the gore was again done in a stupid way that made no sense. I don't mind unrealistic gore. I don't mind realistic gore if it's, all that. But this was sort of good gore, but done in such a ridiculous way that I just spoiled it for me. That's all right, Samurai. I just thought I'd have a check, see if anyone, because people have been saying about messages all night. Darren, where did you send your message? Facebook. I think that's the only place you talk to me, isn't it? Darren said, Samurai, I think I recognise you from somewhere besides being on here. Don't know, maybe he's got a familiar name. I don't know. Matt said, all Ray Winston films are good. Didn't like Scum too much, but I do like it. The Scum's a bit... I like Scum, but again, it's not, I don't know. It's an early film of his. Have you ever seen 44-inch Chest? That's one that I don't know a lot of people have seen. 44-inch Chest. That's quite an unusual gangster film, that is. It's got Ray Winston in it. It's got... Who plays Lovejoy? Ian McShane. He's in it. And I think they kidnap the bloke who's been having an affair with Ray Winston's wife. I think that's it. And they got him in like a derelict house. And most of it is just that, what they're going to do to him. Yeah, Sexy Beast I've got. Should be just there somewhere. Well, it might be up there now. But I've got Sexy Beast somewhere. There, I have got it there. Yeah, it's up there. Yeah, 44-inch Chest. It's unusual. It's a gangster film, but it's a weird one. I quite liked it. Yeah, I got Sexy Beast. Got Sexy Beast up there. That's quite good. That's got Ian McShane in. That's got Ian McShane and Ray Winston in, hasn't it? Matt said, I love the Wolf Creek films. Yeah, Matt, here's a good thing for you then. I found out recently that the Wolf Creek TV series is on all four at the minute. That's something I wouldn't mind watching. Yeah. Yeah, the Wolf Creek TV series, which has the same bloke in it from the films. That's on all, I'm pretty sure that's all on all four at the minute. So yeah, that might be worth a watch. Because they're supposed to be quite good, the TV series, but I've not seen them, so I wouldn't know. But there's 2 series of that. I think they're about 6 episodes each. A bit like an English one, 6 half-an-hour episodes. Joseph said, where's the hottie ginger at tonight? For fuck's sake. She's not on tonight. Fuck's sake. That's my wife you're talking about, don't you, Joseph? Joking. Although you do know we get married every time she comes here. No, it's not on tonight. Metallic Reality you're on about. Dan said the message is under VB last message. Mike. All right, I'll check it out. No, it's not on tonight, Joseph. Matt said, Frank, like, I never watched any TV shows in my life, though. Can't keep up, and I also forget what happened. Well, there's not a lot to it. There's not a lot. I don't think it's like loads and loads of episodes. I think it might be like 6 half-an-hour episodes. So you could probably watch the whole lot in one go. 3 hours. All right, Darren, I'll check it out on Facebook. Where's my tablet? I'll have a look now. BB says, fucking hell, has anyone seen... I know of a Serbian film, yeah. I have seen that. Won't bother talking about that one. That's, if you look up like the most extreme films you can get, that's one of them, isn't it? Matt said, yeah, sounds like I could cope with it. That's what I do, Matt. If they're half-an-hour episodes and only 6 episodes, you can watch the whole thing in one go like a 3-hour film, can't you? Oh, on here? I don't know then. Darren. That's confusing me. All right, let me go back up. Darren, I forgot to mention to you, Mike, Prepper Shop has stopped selling knives. Oh, and crossbows. I didn't know they'd stopped selling crossbows. I knew they stopped selling... Oh, they stopped selling knives. Was it Prepper Shop? Oh, do you know what? I get so confused. I can't even remember now what was even going on. Yeah, no, I remember them doing that. Have they stopped selling crossbows then? Sure. As far as they didn't send any. No, they've still got the crossbows on there, aren't they, Darren? You sure? I know they stopped selling knives, though. They've still got crossbows. Oh, no, they're all out of stock, aren't they? Yeah, maybe you're right then. Yeah, maybe you're right. Let's go. Rifle crossbows. Out of stock. Everything's out of stock. Did not know that. I didn't know they'd done that. Maybe they're getting paranoid. They're going to get banned. I don't reckon they will, though, personally. I don't think they will get banned. Joseph said, I'm watching Serial Killers of the Wild West. Ah, right. I bet that's interesting. Yeah. I bet that's quite interesting. Yeah, Serbian film. I don't know if it is actually banned. It might be banned in some countries. That's a fucked up film. Oh, it might be going off soon, by the way, everyone. Mother said Prepper Shop still has compound crossbows. I couldn't see any personally. Or have they got a different... Let's have a quick look again. Prepper Shop. Crossbows. Oh, yeah, compound crossbows. Oh, yeah, they do, don't they? They do. Yeah, maybe they can't get rid of them ones. So expensive. I never did see anyone get the Cobra Siege. Did you, Mother? Yeah, I've still got a few of those left. Fuck knows, mate. Who knows? Matt said, I love the nightlight mode on laptops. My eye's not burning when I'm smoking it up. I've never done that. Weirdly enough, I quite like the blaring fucking light in my eyes for some reason. I don't know. It keeps me awake. I like the blaring light in your eyes. Mother said, just type Cobra Siege on YouTube. Oh, no, I mean, like, I know people did buy them, Mother. I meant, like, out of us lot. I didn't know anyone we knew who had one. No, I know people obviously did buy it. But I meant, I didn't know anyone, like, any of us lot who bought one. And I know, I suppose Lord Flashheart didn't buy one. Falcon said, Mike, George showed off a 3D printed pistol crossbow recently. That was the fastest rate of fire. It was really cool lever action. Yeah, I think I saw that. I'm pretty sure I saw that. I don't watch a lot of this stuff, though. I think I saw the thumbnail. I couldn't be asked. Because the problem is, I don't trust how powerful these things are. He lies a bit. How powerful some of the stuff are. So he makes out they're more powerful than they really are. But it could be good. But the problem is, if you have anything that has decent power, it then becomes inherently harder to cock, which means it's naturally slower. And if you can pump, if you can cock it like that, it's probably about 30 fucking pound. Or the other thing that people don't realise is George Sprav's fucking, like a fucking power lifter, or used to be anyway. So he'll be able to cock things a lot heavier than you would. So he makes it look easy. He used to be able to cock a fucking 175-pound crossbow on his chest. That's not normal. That is not a normal thing to do. Mother said, to be honest, I don't see many people with the full-size Horizon crossbows. The Horizon Rampage looks interesting. Which one's the Rampage? Which one's the Rampage? I have no idea. Darren said, that is the message. Oh, I've replied to you. I'm pretty sure I did. Right. And also, there's nothing there. Yeah, I replied to you. Yeah. Yeah. Darren. It's all right. Yeah, I've replied to that. Richard said, you saw that bow magazine for 200 quid. They have undercut George over 5 times. Oh, I remember you. Yeah, Rich. Yeah, I think someone else told me about that as well. Yeah, who else told me about that? Oh, Darren said that was the message I sent you. Oh, that's all right. I went back up and I found it, Darren. Yeah, I did not know that I knew they'd stopped selling knives. I did not know they'd stopped selling crossbows. So that's a shame, really, isn't it? It's a shame. But there'll always be other places to get them. Merlin Archery. I've got some wood to try and make some bows soon. Well, I say soon, in about 6 months' time. I'm going to have a go at making some bows. I'm going to be off in about 10 minutes, by the way, everyone. And then tomorrow, I don't know when I'm going to be back on. So, in all honesty, I don't have a clue, sadly. But I'm going to try to come on tomorrow. But I won't be on late. Won't be on normal time either. Oh, God. BB said, George the Slingshot channel. I got, yes, that's him. That's George Sprav, yeah. I'll tell you what I noticed today. Finally, my side stopped hurting. My side's been ever so slightly niggling pain for, since I did the last sort of sword cutting. It wasn't bad, but it was enough that, yeah, it's stopped now. Mother said, Go Gun magazine for Adder is junk, but the new Adder magazine from EK Archery for half price is which is a lot better. It's also better. All right. Which one's the Go Gun one? I'm going to look it up quickly. Oh, that one. Is it not very good? Why is it not very good? Matt said, enjoyed the stream, Michael. Though I was late, I sometimes go to bed early and catch up next day. It's all good. I do that. I used to quite often. Yeah, if it's, I'll still be on for a little bit. I won't go off straight away. But yeah, if it's an interesting thing and you like what you're watching, I've watched whole live streams back. I don't watch a lot of other people's live streams now, though. Most of the people who did live stream either don't do the kind of live streams I watch back, like computer game ones, or they just don't live stream a lot now. Or they're doing different things, so it's not quite as good. There we are. That's how it goes, isn't it? Are you off trade, Pepper, though? If you're off, see you later, mate. I'll still be on for a little bit. I thought that's what you meant. See you later. Yeah, I should be on tomorrow. I'll have videos in the week. So, Rich, are you still on? So, do you want me to get rid of your shooting competition, your last shooting competition, and you're going to do it again? Or do you just want to do a second one? Do a second one if you want. It don't matter. You can join in multiple times. Do a second one if you want. Just do a second one. Give me more footage. Just do a second one, Rich. I don't know. We might draw anyway. Matt said, I don't have many friends, to be honest, because most of them are arseholes, so I can unwind here and meet new people. Sorry, I don't want to sound sad. No, that don't sound sad at all. I bet there's a lot of people who are in exactly the same situation, because I'm pretty much similar to that. Yeah, I don't go out and hang around with people. You know what I mean? Richard said, I'll do a second one, Mike. Yeah, I'll keep the other footage and I'll do that. Just do a second one, Rich. I don't need to get rid of the old one. Just do another one. Because Metallic's going to be in multiple. She's going to be in 3 of them. So you might as well do 2 if you want to do 2. JBO, I'll be doing one against him and one against his brother. So yeah, there's nothing. That doesn't matter. It don't even matter if it's the same thing. Yeah. All right, Pete. What have you been up to, Pete? You've been working today. I ain't going to be on for much longer. Yeah, do a second one, Rich. Pete said, yeah, just in and out of the stream. I packaged all my stuff up today. I sold, I don't know if you saw the video. Did you see the video, Pete? So I think I sold about 85 quid's worth, which was good. I sold the bayonet, a set of 6 broadheads, and then someone bought a quiver, 3 broadheads, a badge, and a sling, which was good. Yeah, that was about 35 quid's worth just there. VB said, what time is it out there? It's 10 past midnight. Or 8 minutes past midnight, if you want to be exact. 8 minutes past midnight right now. Yeah. I might just move some of this crap out of the way quickly. I had the fan on all night. Winter, I've got a fan on. Oh, God. Rich says, second one won't be as interesting. I can hit the 10 ring nearly every shot. The other combat 10 minutes, fuck's sake. All right. All right, fuck's sake, Rich. There you go. No, let's do it. Let's do it. Maybe I'll have to use a crossbow against you. Oh, God. Peach said, yeah, saw the video. Good thing you can make and sell stuff. Yeah, well, exactly, Peach. It is a good thing I can. Yeah, because I'd be fucked if I didn't. And it's good that people will buy the stuff as well. I am quite lucky that, yeah, people will buy the stuff. And often people just buy it just to be supportive. You know what I mean? I think Jim bought them bolts just, he knew I was skint and he wanted to help me out. So he bought some more bolts. And that's good, isn't it? That's really nice. See you later, VB. I'll be on for a little bit longer, but yeah. My guts are killing me today. Matt said, got to treat myself to a new air rifle for Christmas, I think. Second hand, obviously. What are you going to get? Any idea? Or don't really know. It's always nice getting an air rifle, isn't it? I haven't had a new air rifle for a long time. But then again, I've still got a couple of air rifles that are pretty much essentially brand new still. I've kept them in such good condition. Yeah. Ah, nice BSA. Yeah. Yeah, VP, I'll share you the link if you want. Yeah, I'm on Instagram. There's my Instagram link. I don't really put a lot on there, but I should do. I just get too lazy because I have too many things. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. Reddit. But yeah, I am on Instagram, and I do post occasionally. You'll notice I'll go 6 months, not 6 months, maybe 6 months of doing nothing, then I'll start doing it regularly again. But most of the stuff I post on there, Richard said, "You still getting calls on Instagram?" No, thanks fuck for that. I'm not. Oh, OnlyFans? Yeah, there is an OnlyFans. Let me find the link to that. I can't even find the link to it after time now. Just put in OnlyFans Weapon Collector, it'll come up. Matt said, "What does BSA stand for?" Yeah, I'm not sure, Matt. Let me look it up for you quickly. You know what? I can't remember. Oh, Birmingham Small Arms. Birmingham Small Arms Company, yeah, BSA. They also made firearms, bicycles, motorcycles, cars, buses. No, Birmingham Small Arms Company. Rich, there's no exclamation mark. OnlyFans, yeah, not yet. Check my phone. Yeah, not Boy Scouts of America either. Birmingham Small Arms Company. But yeah, they was the ones who made the air rifles and the firearms and that. Right, I better go off because I need to do some things and I need to get to bed. So, right. Cheers for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. And I'll try to come on tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you all on tomorrow, but I don't know when. So you just have to keep a lookout, all right? Because I can't really say because I don't know when people are going to want to come and pick me up. So I just need to get ready when they fuck off out and wait, basically, with no idea. So yeah. Cheers for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. Cheers to everyone who supported tonight. Again, I appreciate that. And I'll see you all tomorrow for a bit. Maybe do a late night one if I'm back early enough. All right. Cheers, everyone. See you later. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.